Give it to him.
Semiij versus Nubcakes. And I cannot wait, guys. But guess what? Before we get into that, let's take a look.
Noble Semiij, coming in as your #1 seed, he has dominated this season in even stronger fashion than the first. But being in this position, he was not able to finish the job the last time around. Can he win the finale, or will history repeat itself? Nubcakes, coming in as a dark horse of the tournament, having been to E-League, has a 9th place in EVO, could be key in bringing down Semiij tonight. They're head-to-head this season 2-0 in favor of Semiij, but they have been awful close. Can Nubcakes play spoiler? Let's find out.
And just like that, you guys ready for this first matchup? I cannot wait. Just mention it there. There is such an opportunity here for Nubcakes to come into this matchup and play spoiler, and I cannot wait to see what's going to go down. It's been close this entire time, every time that these two have played. And you mentioned Nubcakes is kind of odd saying that he is a dark horse with, the results that he's had and just, who he is as a player. He's very strong. Coming into this, Semiij wins so many weeks of War of the Gods, looks unstoppable, but guess what, guys? It's time. We're getting into our first matchup here. Semiij versus Nubcakes. You guys let us know in the chat who you guys like in this very first match. I want to see some coalition emotes if you want Nubcakes to take it. I want to see some noble emotes if you think Semiij is going to clean up like he has every single week of War of the Gods. Or will history repeat itself and he makes it out this far with the finish line right in front of him and isn't able to cross?
Somebody takes it out from under him, man.
Fighters approaching the
Semiij, you've already mentioned it, so dominant this season, so dominant pretty much every season we have a tournament of any kind. Semiij, if he can come, it's really going to come down to whoever takes his first match.
I've had enough of the game, Selena.
Aren't you the least bit curious?
I can't afford to be curious.
Begin.
Here we go. No Bruce Wayne. Standard Batman loadout.
Playing nice and safe already. He lets the mechanical backs, and Semiij was actually respecting the block stun on him. Nubcakes can get something going here. Getting the first hit is crucial against a man like Semiij. You cannot let him get that fast start that he's used to. And Nick, you mentioned, if you can actually slow him down and get him to play your game, you get that first game, you can start to run away with it. That's what we've seen kind of the downfall of Semiij in a couple games that he has lost this season. It's been when people have made him play at his pace, or their pace, rather than play at his pace, because he is just known for running away with sets.
Semiij plays very fast pace. He wants to play his game. It's like the snowball effect, man. Once he gets going, especially in this corner, you got to find your way out, and you've got to get that health lead early so that Semiij has to chase you down. You see the trade there. Oh, the glitter, the meter burn, and another throw.
And coming out with the people's elbows, able to reverse position, and that was all from Nubcakes, giving him a gift of life in the corner, dropping that combo off of the anti-air. Down one, he's still going to close it out, but it's okay. I still wouldn't feel bad here if I was Nubcakes. I'm back to the middle of the screen. I'm not in that corner guessing right now. Oh my goodness, I just jumped there though. Oh no.
Jeez, the stagger and that low.
Ready for more?
Hope you don't mind a few scars.
Nubcakes not completely out of this, but he has got to get Semiij off that first health bar. Nice conversion. He's not going to have meter to extend. Oh, wow, the back two right in the face of Semiij.
That had to have been just a couple of frames of a difference there of either eating a full combo or taking that bar off Semiij as he's back to clean it up and gets him with the dirty stuff. Coming in with the cross-up jump one and beating out the air escape, and the combo's still going.
Everything's falling apart now for Nubcakes. He had a chance, but Semiij all over those two options. Drops that forward 3 in the combo, gets him with a back 2-3.
I think that was either mistimed or might require 3 mechanical bats for that to actually work. My goodness, what a start. A lot of back and forth and easy. Not even confirmed, just a commitment by Semiij that safe on block or even on hit got him the win. And just like that, you're a points leader. Your '1 seed coming into this up 1-0 on Nubcakes.
Nubcakes was right there. You know, it's not like I don't know how to say it. It's not like we're not wanting Semiij to win, but Nubcakes coming into this thing, you know, always been a Batman player, character loyalist through and through. Has many placements of his own, and I you know, Nubcakes definitely wants to take Semiij down, because what momentum that would give him going forward, no matter who he plays, because Semiij, as you mentioned, points leader, #1 seed in this finale. If you can take Semiij down, that's got to be great going against anybody else.
Absolutely, yeah. That's just a confidence booster right there. But you know what? The job is still at hand here for Nubcakes. Down 1-0. This is a tough situation to be in. Again, you give Semiij a lead, you give him any kind of momentum.
Begin.
It's hard to dig yourself out of that hole. That's one of the deeper holes here in the scene.
And Semiij is catching every time Nubcakes want to take to the air. That jump one has been so crucial.
Oh my goodness, that slide minus 8 billion as she's able to run up and go for her slowest starting, one of her slowest starting combo starters as a punish. Jeez, again we mentioned, you don't let Semiij get these starts because now we're just playing his game at this point.
Yeah, this is where you don't want to be against Semiij. He's feeling so comfortable.
You guys know how hard it is to catch a cat that's trying to run over you? It's really hard, okay? you got to get a hold of him early. Can't let him get away because it's going downhill fast here for Nubcakes.
Yeah, every time he wants to try and air tech, Semiij is all over it. Anytime he wants to dash in, jump in, Semiij is all over it, trapping him in this corner. That's a whip punish.
Should I dial it back?
Aw, let's keep playing.
Okay, gonna burn 2 bars, 25% back, but has the damage been done already? A whip punish by Semiij with that forward 1.
Back into the corner we go. Nice little hard knockdown. What's going to be the mix? And he actually
The
got the
cross-up.
cross-up jump one again from Semiij. Nubcakes on his toes on these knockdowns. He's going to be guessing this entire set.
He's hit Semiij a couple of times with some stray hits, not able to capitalize on them. And at this point, you've got to try and get that damage, but 37 hit points remaining. The meter burn batarang.
And Nubcakes trying to get him off him. And a neutral jump two. Even going over the approach by Nubcakes, that was followed by a mechanical bat. He said no big deal. I got the universal answer for all approaches here. Neutral jump too. Because when you know what, when a problem comes along, you just whip it.
Yeah, whip it good, right. Yeah, man. Semiij right now, he looks very strong going forward.
And you know, he's very mentally strong, but it's got to be on his mind. Again, the position he was in here in season number 1. And that, if we're going back, both Kombat Cups he won it as the #1 seed.
Yes.
And I believe he won 1 Kombat Cup. But again, he came in as a points leader and actually lost one of them. And same thing with season number 1 of War of the Gods. And that's got to be weighing on his mind because this really is his tournament to lose.
It really is. I mean, he's got the target on his back. He's had the target on his back the entire season. The man almost hit 2,000 points. If he would have hit 2,000 points, we may have not even had a finale.
We
would
have sent the money last night. If I'm being honest with you.
Like 2,000 points is nuts. He only, I think, lost 2 weeks, and that was 2 rewinds. So, Semiij so far incredibly strong. We'll see if Nubcakes has an answer and a couple adjustments here. He's just getting caught by a lot of whip punishes and a lot of air-to-airs.
Yeah, a lot of air-to-airs. And guessing wrong a couple times on the knockdown situations. No punish on the cat dash.
We've seen
That's
it
crucial.
so many times. The flash kick and the cat dash.
All right, very good mobility here. Does get a punish on the whip trip attempt by Semiij. He's going to get a bar. No, he's not going to go for the restand. He's just going to keep it simple. That's something that we haven't seen him even get a chance to start going for is any kind of restand opportunities. And he's not really gotten many clean combos.
That's another point, yeah.
Semiij has been really hard to hit.
Jumping in, follow what a meter burn back 3. Right after that mech bat had hit. Loads tray bat. Back dashing. Semiij trying to come in with jump 1, but an instant down 2. Semiij and his reactions so far, incredible. Boy, what a whip punish on that forward 3. Semiij, man, it's actually looking really scary.
Yeah, sometimes you get lucky because it looked like the 4-3 was about to be a good read by Nubcakes on the punish, and Semiij knew the mechanical bat was there, and he had no fear.
Did it anyway. Up 2 games, I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna throw the mech bat at me? I don't care.
Even punishing a down 2 here by Batman, that's rarely seen in and of itself. But sometimes that can be Batman's best wake-up option, as this man is in the corner. It's life alert time, baby. You gotta press that button.
Oh, he tried to go for a throw. The meter bird forward 3. Semiij, once he got Nubcakes in that corner, it was pretty much lights out. Semiij 3-0. moving on in that winner side of the bracket, sending Nubcakes down to losers. Semiij's first victim tonight.
Yeah, victim number 1, and if we had a scoreboard, we would start marking it now because he has the biggest collection of scalps here in season number 2. It's got to be getting heavy by this point, right?
Yeah, and you know what? You mentioned that. They should put it up there, and each victim, cat scratch.
Just a cat scratch.
Just a cat scratch.
Also, shouts to Dragon resubbing in the chat. Thank you very much, sir, for supporting the War of the Gods channel and to all the subs. And we got a little something for you later on.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. And if you're in that chat, our admins have been absolutely savage this weekend. And if you tune into the chat as much as the actual broadcast itself, they're going to be making it rain certain codes in that chat.
Yes.
And we're going to be doing some fun stuff tonight.
They even did it this morning on the pre-show, and we got visited by the Semiij unicorn.
Yes, there's if you
card.
guys don't know, we actually people that tuned into our pre-show where we got to talk about the broadcast tonight. Luck of the Unicorn came in, which is it's an account on Stream.me that goes into random streams and gives gift cards away to viewers, not the streamers, the viewers watching randomly on the site, which is really cool. And someone was able to get one this morning.
Yeah, it was the first time I'd ever seen it actually happen. I've
random.
seen it advertised.
That's why it's a unicorn. It just shows up out of nowhere. It's magic.
It's really dope. It's really cool.
But yes, so be tuned in not only to the action but also the chat because you never know if our admins are going to hit you with something in there. And thank you so much for watching, everyone, as we're going to get into the second matchup of the night, which is actually going to be Emperor Kombat versus Dragon. And this is the only match where the two have not met in bracket.
At all.
So this is the only one where we don't have anything to go off of.
Right.
So let's kind of sit back and enjoy the show. But here's Echo giving us a little bit of breakdown as into the matchup. Take it away.
Evo champion and War of the Gods Season 1 champion has dominated nearly everyone in his path to greatness except for one man by the name of Emperor Kombat. In recent weeks, Kombat has taken down some of the biggest names, even War of the Gods #1 seed Semiij, and made grand finals as well. Will Dragon be able to adapt and overcome this new adversary, or will Kombat and the Professor take down Injustice 2 world champion to move forward in the winner's bracket? We'll find out next.
Yes. And you mentioned they have not met, so anything can happen here.
Yeah.
And not only can anything happen because we've never seen them play, but anything can happen when Kombat turns blue. Let's be serious here.
Let's be honest. Look, Dragon, Evo champion, world champion, Season 1 of War of the Gods champion, coming in against somebody who's really, the last couple of weeks, been making so many, even went to grand finals, able to take down Semiij, send him into losers, and meet him again in grand finals. Although Kombat did lose in that grand finals, Kombat has been taking down so many big names the last couple of weeks, and Dragon never playing him. I hope he's done some homework.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Kombat's coming in.
He's coming in. Dare I say, hot.
I knew.
He's coming. He's coming. Joshua Gray, thank you for subbing in the chat. Mr. Joshua Gray, the host of hosts here in the NRS scene. Thank you so much for watching, sir. And, man, if we could just, hologram Josh in to come in and just kind of introduce the players.
That would be sick.
Can we make that happen?
Yeah.
No, okay. I tried.
They did
guys,
it for,
I tried.
They did it for Tupac. I mean, Tupac had a concert as a hologram.
MJ as well. Just kind of bring them in.
Let's just do it.
Ooh, another resub. Jeez, you guys are on point in that chat today. Shoutouts. Just waiting on Kombat to show up for his match with Dragon. Kombat, a younger competitor, new. This is really his
first big
showing. Yeah. In a sense, even though it's online, guys, War of the Gods is one of the hardest tournaments to win.
Yes, it is.
It's every single week. Up to 200, 250 competitors of Injustice 2 at
all
the highest possible
hitters.
level. And just to get through pools of War of the Gods is like getting through out of pools and probably through top 64 of some of the bigger tournaments offline. It's kind of gross.
We've seen Dab, we've seen Slayer, we've seen King all have to go against one another. I mean, at some point probably everybody has. But when you see Dab versus Forever King in top 64, you're like, wait a minute, or top 32. That early, it's like, whoa.
Yeah,
that's how savage these brackets are. It's not easy.
All right, I hope everyone's ready to get warmed up because we got Kombat versus Dragon. Dragon going to be coming in with, most likely against Firestorm. I think he's going to stick it out with Black Adam. We'll see. Straight to Black Adam here and then Firestorm. Dragon has been playing a lot of, to my liking, a lot of Aquaman lately. And if we see Dragon versus Semiij.
Oh, he's got the new gear? That's a new helmet. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, it is. It is. And you know that these guys grinded it out.
Yes, I would have if my character
Everyone's
was on
grinding right now for gear, so shouts to Injustice for giving us something to do, even outside of the competitive aspect of things. We're getting back into game number 1, but like I want to mention later on, if Dragon and Semiij meet, Dragon has had a little bit of an upper hand. I got to talk to both of them at South by Southwest, where Dragon even beats Semiij, and the answer.
The king of Atlantis, will we see the Trident Rush tonight? Right now we're charging up with the Molten Traps. 387 coming in for the funky cross-up.
Oh my goodness, stopping the approach with the down one as well. And we talked about that we mentioned Firestorm's down one even in a Mortal Kombat broadcast because it was so big. Into the corner we go. Dragon re-answering combat start here. Lucky he didn't get a whiff punish on that jump 2 attempt.
Such a perfect defense by Dragon so far, but gets caught.
Oh, we're already going nuclear. We're turning blues. Dragon gonna be able to block. Oh no! Not like
absolutely disgusting by Kombat.
And that was the perfect opportunity to use it as well. Use it to get that first bar off of your opponent, and you let that thing build.
Absolutely.
Until the second bar. And all this damage, oh my goodness! Kombat all over Dragon with these reads, and this is exactly what he wants to wager.
Professor and I don't think so.
Dragon coming off of that wager early means that level 3 is still charging, and if he gets caught one time, it could all be over with.
Yeah, all he has to do is let that level 3 charge at this point. We'll see if Dragon can do enough damage or even get a kill before the thing comes back. It's already a third of the way there, and we're already eating a lot of damage here. Is he going to restand him?
Yes, he is. Go for the throw. No.
Oh my goodness,
there
another one. He might not even need it at this point.
Dragon not watching his feet.
Oh my
goodness! With the jump, I'm not even sure what Dragon tried to go for.
I don't even know what side that hit on, as Kombat is just chip territory away. Dragon gets off the first bar, but I mean a blocked Trailblazer at this point is going to do it.
Oh, he missed! What a whip punish. No, I think Kombat just wasn't blocking. Maybe tried to go for it again. If Dragon can make this comeback, what a starfish on Wake Up. Kombat taking the first game, and that's exactly what he needs against somebody like Dragon. He came in this thing, he was fearless.
He's ready.
Yes.
He looks ready. He's played that way throughout the past few weeks, and we mentioned that Dragon not competing in the past few weeks of War of the Gods may come back to haunt him. Again, offline, online, a little bit of a different territory. And someone like Kombat, Dragon's in Kombat's house right now. I don't know if you actually know that. Dragon's in Kombat's house right now.
I mean,
world champion or not.
You can tell. I'm actually surprised that Kombat came in that fearless. He went for exactly what he wanted to. Wasn't scared to go to the air. Wasn't scared to throw out the Molten Trap when he believed. But what a down 2 by Dragon to start off this second game.
Oh my! He just
got away with that, yo!
Oh, getting away with murder by Emperor Kombat 2018. There's amazing counter pokes and sniped him with that back 2. Trade cancel. Okay, some amazing damage here. Nice little check with the Palpatine as well. That he kind of stayed out of the Wake Up range. That probably would have hit even Trailblazer at the indivisible frames. Here we go into the restand. We're already blue. And Dragon
oh my
gets
God! Dragon thought it was going to cross up, but no, sir.
Same start as game number 1. Kombat all over Dragon.
The only difference is right now Dragon does still have a wager. As long as he doesn't have to get rid of it early, he should be okay, but gets caught. Molten Trap, corner switch, restand. No throw. Dragon with the blocks, down 1. Down 1 again, commits a meter burn starfish, all unclashable.
I can't believe I saw this.
I'll douse your fire.
Freaked out by a little fusion?
He did a down 1. And he baited Dragon to press the button by whiffing it, and then he's down 1 again to go underneath the check. That was disgusting. I respect it. I respect his warrior skills. Excellent answer by Dragon, but look at that meter on Kombat. That trait is about to be there. Once again, Dragon having no wager. He cannot get hit at this point.
He's got to be so careful, and you can see Dragon trying to jump in. Jump in 2 connects.
That's a start.
Doesn't have the bar. What a... I love it. Trait cancel, walk forward, baits the throw, gets the forward 3. Plus frames.
Oh
nice
my
down
goodness.
2.
Temperature's rising.
I do not falter.
Dragon with the heart of a champion there. Your Evo champ was just sitting there, and at any moment, Firestorm could have done an air dash, and just like that, Dragon he just dropped the combo.
Oh no! Oh no! Not like this. Level 3, 1 mix. What's it gonna be?
Oh,
With the moon trap again, yo, the dirty
How
stuff.
do you block that? He could do so many things. You're expecting some kind of jump in, and you forget about the the most basic of things, which is your toes in front of you. And just like that, Kombat up 2-0 on Dragon here. War of the Gods Season 2 finale. What a start.
I can't even believe that.
Black
Like
Adam.
That's my favorite
confidence.
mix-up. That's my favorite mix-up in the Vortex. Is that right there? That's my favorite.
Just raw. Just do it.
Because you expect some form of a jump in at all times.
So you're holding back one way or the other. Man.
That is, that's a great mind game. And Kombat's
crazy,
playing
man.
it early.
Begin.
Saved it for the perfect moment. And he's up 2-0 on Dragon. Already has the first bar. First blood drawn by this man.
Answering that interactable right now, just trying to stay by it.
Oh, very good. Kombat coming off his bar. This is looking good for Dragon. Oh my goodness, these down ones. And that's really good in the matchup. Matchup specific are great down ones against Black Adam's forward one.
Exactly. That forward one is a high. It'll go over a lot of characters. Just crouch right under it, down 1. But Dragon getting the corner position. 366 doesn't respect the wake up. Kombat up 2 games, has no fear.
Kombat going for the John Nitty there. The down 1.
The John Nitty, but okay, not watching his toes there. Oh, but at the same time, Dragon not watching his either.
Oh, and it looked like it didn't cross up.
But it did.
And it did. And Kombat barely holding on to a healthy right now. He's still blue. He's going to get the, oh my God, he has to get the reset off the blue.
And it comboed. Not like this. 422, Dragon on half of his second health bar. Kombat just needs to get rid of it to move on in winners. To send the Evo champ, the War of the Gods Season 1 champ. Okay. Dragon's still alive. 285. Still has a clash at his disposal. Tries to go with a down 2 as Kombat.
That's a normal. I don't even see any Firestorm used.
Not really.
You might as well just blow up. Starfish, bro. Was he gonna be able to pick it up? Oh, a little too low on the gravity. And trying to swing back is Kombat. Oh no!
That's unclashable damage. Kombat 3-0 over Dragon. Your Season 1 champion.
Firestorm wins.
Kombat moving on in winners. 3-0?
3-0. Convincing.
Yeah, I was about to add that on there. A convincing 3-0.
What a start. Kombat, welcome to the finale, sir.
Yeah.
Every single win tonight gets you closer and closer to that big old prize pool. First place getting $3,000, and it trickles down to $2K to second, $1K to third. I mean, the money is so well spread that everyone's getting a piece of the pie, but you know what? You always want more. I always go back for seconds. I don't know about you. I mean,
even
let's be real.
Even 7th place, if you come in this thing going 0-2, it's still a good day at the office, man.
Absolutely. For playing a video game at home,
Yeah.
video
Come
game.
on. And look how top tier the production is. Like, yo, come on.
Can we be serious for a second?
Yeah, can we be serious?
Shouts to
for
the
a
entire
minute?
War of the Gods team for putting everything together, and even here in the finale, we like to change things up every once in a while, and we just hope you guys are enjoying the show at this point.
Yeah, we hope so. I've been here all weekend. They've been working on getting everything ready for this finale all weekend, piece by piece.
Yep.
And just trying to make it the best they can. And there's even some stuff I didn't even know was happening.
Boom!
So yeah,
RKO out of nowhere. You know?
RKO's out of everywhere here.
It's not War of the Gods, not a wrestling reference. Let's be serious.
No, I know. We're not done yet.
No,
we're only
no,
two.
we are not,
We're only
and-
2 matches in.
Yeah, we're only 2 matches in. There's like 50 others tonight, as we are gonna go down the bracket to Rewind versus. So wait, what was that? Never mind. Our next match will be starting in just a moment. But what I was gonna say is that never the Aquaman Randy Savage might make an appearance. You never know. And if Dragon, if you're listening, if you pick Aquaman, I will do a Trident Rush for the people.
You did one in Season 1. Do you remember?
Yes,
You actually did get to do one. So it's all on Dragon's shoulders, though.
it is. It is. My fate and the the people watching's fate is in your hands, and so is my heart rate. It's resting pretty easy right now, but it's a very strenuous activity.
If your heart ain't going crazy, you need to down some of those.
Bam, right there, Catalyst Mints, baby. I took quite a few before we got started. That's why I'm at going over 9,000 right now. Next match is going to be Rewind versus SylverRye, and they've gone back and forth.
They have
so far this season, and this again, all these matches that we have seen happen before. There's interesting storylines coming in. So SylverRye again could be a dark horse, could be one of the keys to beating because he's upset everyone else in the bracket at one point or another.
At one point or another, yes, and it'll mention it pretty soon. These guys coming in are one game apiece on each other.
Yes, they are, and let's take a look at their stats.
Method SylverRye, Noble Rewind, record 1-1 during the season, each 3-0ing the other. But now the time has come to set the record straight and find out who deserves to move on in the winner's bracket of the Season 2 finale. SylverRye, a character specialist who's beat even the likes of Semiij during the regular season and placed 3rd in Week 11, goes toe-to-toe against Rewind, known for his multiple characters throughout the season, even dominating in mirror matches against Semiij and Honeybee, and winning 2 weeks of the regular season. The tie that deserves to be broken happens now.
I mean, right there, these guys have been great so far this season. SylverRye saw like a 65% winning record, and just over 70 for Rewind. Rewind really has been that solid number 2.
Absolutely,
always been the adversary for Semiij in all these brackets. And every once in a blue moon, gets upset here and there. SylverRye did cause a big one, but the biggest difference coming into this bracket alone is we're not going to see it right now because Rewind is actually going to go back in time, and he might literally go back in time tonight to the Flash, and he did play only Firestorm in the final week of the regular season, but he might be playing the matchup game here.
That's what I'm thinking, because SylverRye did just put out a list a couple days ago talking about what he thinks Hellboy's bad matchups are, and Flash was one of them. Rewind being one of the best Flashes out there, even beating Honeybee in the mirror 1 week. Not to say that the mirror is going to make that him the best Flash, but he's had a very solid Flash.
Yeah,
since this game came out.
When we had our pre-show this morning, we actually asked the chat what their favorite moments of Season 2 were, and someone in there said when Rewind beat Honeybee in the mirror.
Yeah.
To start, that was like the first week or second week of the season. Get things started in a Flash, dare I say. But we're about even right now. These boys are swinging, and Rewind has so much meter. Finally comes off
and the
it.
trait.
Oh, no.
He dropped it though.
We haven't seen him play Flash in a while. There may be some not necessarily nerves, but all the buttons aren't there yet.
All the buttons, yeah. Just needs that refresher.
They got to come back to you,
especially in the heat of the moment. But here we go, meter burning that should have enough to kill. It does. And as you mentioned, Rewind sitting on 3 bars, and his trait is full again. SylverRye 0 meters so far. Just got that bar, but he had to take the hit, and he's going to take this damage. He can't even clash because he's going to take damage anyway.
Oh, he's coming off everything. All right, back into the corner we go. This isn't going to be the kill, but it's going to set up a little bit of chip. You're going to respect the wake up. Waited patiently, and you had to come off the bar in order to guarantee it and to stay safe. Just in case it did not. SylverRye does possess the damage to mount a comeback here, but he's gonna be forced to wager because he can still launch here. Oh my goodness, he's holding on.
He might wait if he gets hit one more time. Oh, he didn't burn the bar though. Meter burn forward 3.
Oh, it goes right into the headbutt. Yeah, SylverRye held on that maybe a little bit too long there. Ate 2 huge BMBs. I think by the second one, you would have clashed, but unfortunately, even at that point, that trait's still there.
Yeah, that's what you want to wait for is, once he burns that trait, that's when you want to clash if you're going to. But at the same time, SylverRye never had a meter lead. So even if he did clash, all that damage is just going to add up even more. And Big D joining us tonight?
What's up, Big D?
Let's go.
How's it going, baby? Although you got mopped in MK yesterday, it's okay. You're here on the stream and Injustice 2.
I'm not saying anything, Aquaman.
Love you, Big D. All right, coming here, doing it for the Vine, and SylverRye trying to catch him with that low pound. He has used that so much lately, and it's such a great mix-up because when you look at Hellboy's gameplay and you look at SylverRye playing this character, every single time you assume that he's going to cancel it at some point. You assume he's going to try to mix up with some kind of overhead jump too, like he just did.
That's the way he plays. 9 times out of 10, he's going to, you know, do all the air shenanigans and mix you up that way. Because committing to that low pound, even though it's not going to be blocked a lot of times, it's still so negative. Gets caught by the forward 2 by Rewind, though, in the corner. Trade is up. Burns the bar, forward 3, max damage, over 700.
The raw damage put out the bear trap too. Jesus, he just ate one of the biggest bullets to grace our planet. And look at, you want to talk about hitboxes real quick? That was gigantic.
That back forward 2. I like the way Rewind is just not scared to challenge SylverRye, any of his pressure, any of his staggers.
You know, no, that's...
Wow, he beat out the wake up.
I'll say one thing in this matchup is, Rewind I think may have canceled that. I'm not too sure, but Hellboy's projectile is very high. It's a high. There's a lot of highs that aren't that high. That's a very high. You know what I mean?
We're getting a super Aquaman. It's not going to do the damage. It's not going to get the kill, but it's going to do some damage at least. Taking a trip through time, prehistoric ages. 383 left on SylverRye's health bar.
And stop hitting yourself, bro. And is SylverRye gonna die with all of his resources?
I think he has that throw.
Oh no! Wager and almost a full stick of butter. That's a bad way to go if you're SylverRye. That is just, it's gonna take so much momentum away from you, and it's gonna keep, oh my goodness, this is such a good start here for Rewind.
The question is right now that SylverRye's down 2 games, does he switch to Batman? Because I mean,
Batman does have really good control against the Flash
right.
with the mechanical bats, and he can always be tossing.
Yo, are we getting Bruce Wayne?
Oh.
Yeah! Oh, we are getting it. Let's go.
Not only are we looking good, but now we got Bruce showing up.
All right, Bruce.
Looking clean, the billionaire's suit. Okay.
I don't know, man. He's kind of showing us up right now.
He is showing us up a little bit. But you know what? That's perfectly fine. This ain't about us tonight, guys. It's about these guys on the screen. Let's get into game number 3 here. Shout out, Ben. Shout out to you for the reset, buddy. Love you. All right, we're already off to about when we started. A lot of batarangs and a lot of respect of those mechanical bats that you're going to see from Rewind. But
he's going to build that meter just doing the phase.
And you never know, because if there's a weakness of Batman's, he's susceptible on knockdown. Not as susceptible as the first Injustice, but his wake up is fully invincible in this game. But still, that's a big risk. With that slide, it is so minus he could back 3 punish it.
That's what I was going to say. You can just raw back 3. And even if he does have a mech bat out, you can meter burn back 3, even if, you know, they want to play that mind game, oh, I'm going to slide and hit you with trait. If they just have one mech bat, just meter burn back 3. And who cares?
And it's a universal punish.
Absolutely.
Excellent stagger there by SylverRye. And we're getting some max damage into the restand.
Oh, he's going to do the dirty stuff. He reset him. Ooh, I don't know if it's going to have the damage, but that was such a good reset. Ooh, wow, the battering missed, and now SylverRye's going to the corner. Danger City, forward 3. Good delay by SylverRye.
Excellent push block as well. I think that mechanical bat would have had enough hit stun if you'd gone for like a forward 2 or something, because they're plus 8,843,277,242 frames.
Did you do that math yourself? That was not quick math, Aquaman.
That was not quick math.
That was
big
long
numbers.
math.
Those are billionaire numbers right there, okay?
You're lucky this isn't a time trial. You're still a step slow.
Rewind with plenty of meter to burn. Going to burn 3 bars. He still believes. But of course, right now, Rewind, this whole matchup is in his favor now because he has 2 character switches left. If it comes to that.
Whew. Rewind, can he bring this back?
Here's to a speedy recovery.
He does not have a wager. SylverRye has been off to a fantastic start. And the question is, if SylverRye gets this win, will Rewind go to one of his other 20 characters?
I'm almost positive we might actually see Rewind's Firestorm. But more importantly, SylverRye trying to save the day. We've had too many 3-0s already, Aquaman. SylverRye trying to break that.
Yeah, stop the madness. What a call out on the stagger as well from Rewind. Very rarely see people check that 4-2 stagger.
Catch me if you can.
He is going to burn the bar. He wants all the health he can.
Ooh, stop the approaches, Rewind. And that's scary because of that mechanical bat. If he's going to pressure you or not, just like that off that forward dash.
One meter burn battering's all it's going to take. He's got the mech bat out. Meter burn roll. Yo, he crossed him up but didn't have the bar.
And okay, with that back 2-3, SylverRye taking a game on the board. No more 3-0s tonight.
Yes, please. We don't need the 3-0s.
I think that the real question is, how many batarangs does he have hidden in that suit? Because I've only got about 6 in here, and it's already pretty heavy.
I mean,
Batman.
you know, that's a good question, Aquaman. There's a lot of questions concerning Batman.
All right,
I don't think he's going to stick.
this
with
is
Flash.
the mind game. Is he going to go back to Flash here? Maybe just mix harder?
The Flash.
Because the Flash and Firestorm, very similar, not in gameplay, but kind of play style, or like they have the same
Fighters
philosophy.
approaching
Right.
Slaughter Swamp.
Get hit and get mixed.
Exactly, and when it comes to his trait, the second bar of health is the same exact game plan. You want to get them off of that wager before utilizing that level 3 trait, because you just want to kill them at that point. Don't actually play the game.
Yeah, once you get rid of that first health bar, it's all gravy after that. All you need is one touch. Ooh, what a wake up down 2, 6 frames.
And SylverRye, who almost invented it, he actually got behind a Flash there. That was an interesting little.
And that's interesting because that string, he did the back 2-3, but even if he didn't cross him up, it would have been the forward 2-3, which would also been fine.
Yep, a lot of trades. These gentlemen. Oh my goodness!
What just happened right there?
He just swung.
He let go of a mech bat and an upward battering, and it didn't even look like it hit. I don't know. That was weird. Sonic Pound.
I think that he let the mechanical bat go a little bit too early because there was virtually no block stun on that bad boy. Oh jeez. Gonna go off the bar. He sure is.
4-3. Gonna go for the setup or the damage. Setup.
Oh no! The up battering going into outer space, going nowhere. Nason's gonna have to take a look at that one.
All right, Rewind. Trying to find his way in. Uses the alligator to get himself in, but SylverRye still just trying to build this meter slowly but surely.
I tell you what, pre-patch jump 2 would have worked right there if you went for it.
Probably.
Big old
Probably.
hitbox on that bad boy has been toned down here in the latest patch of the game. Rolling it in, and that's going to be enough hits done to guarantee the kill. SylverRye looking great now all of a sudden out of nowhere. Got that momentum built in his favor. The back 3 is going to punish.
Let's keep this friendly, chum. Push yourself harder.
We have all the makings to be going to a game number 5 right now. Bruce Wayne, business casual on the swamp. We got Big D in the building with the metal helmet. Rewind just got to take 30 hit points left on SylverRye's first health bar, and there it is with the headbutt.
Ready for another go-round?
Look at the meter difference. And Rewind has trade as well.
Very good push block. Get him off that mechanical bat. It's going to be a little bit of time before Bruce gets one back. Ooh, I like that.
He
stuff
swung.
Swung again with the down 2.
Oh my god.
He's got that bat. He's going to follow it and coming in with the jump 1. That rising Jaguar. Really? Run for it again. It got the trade. Oh my goodness.
We don't normally see SylverRye bring out that jump 1 like that.
Only really
Mostly
from Nubcakes.
Nubcakes.
I'm going to see 1 tonight. Nubcakes, take notes.
Oh lord. Yo! Down 2, upward battering. All right, SylverRye's not falling for any of the gimmicks. Any holes you leave on the battlefield are going to be exposed.
Jeez,
oh my god, okay. Not even letting him go for the forward 2.
Can you Oki properly? I'm swinging. Stop me. It's exactly what SylverRye is saying right now with these down 2s, and he's going to force that wager.
I never lose. Bragging again, eh?
Burst 1 bar, 15% back. But let's be serious here. Rewind. Okay, we're going to a game number 5. SylverRye brought it back.
Yeah, as we were about to say, all Rewind needed was 1 hit because he had the trait. With SylverRye able to close things out, we got our first game 5 of the night, guys. We're only 3 games in. A lot of matches tonight.
This actually makes sense. These guys have fought each other twice this season. They've each beaten the other 1 time each. This is the tiebreaker. In the finale, the top 8.
And Rewind's going to bet it all on Black Adam.
Which he's had really good success with lately. But no hood! Yo, we've had 2 Black Adams and no hood. I want to see it in the game. I'm tired of the pictures. I just want to see it. It looks pretty.
You got to give these guys time to grind, all right?
I've seen the pictures.
Some of those multiverses aren't easy.
That's true.
They cheat.
18 hits of armor on the opponent you got to beat. And SylverRye taking the... He's out of the suit, Aquaman. He's bringing classic Batman into here.
Is this basic Batman here? No gear or?
Oh no, I mean the logo, the classic.
That's kind of the Michael Keaton Batman that we got going on over here. Ooh, almost got the conversion there. We're gonna start SylverRye. All of a sudden, huge momentum wave. He is riding it right now, Echo.
Can you imagine if Rewind is sent into losers? Yo, what a conversion with that forward 3 after the mech bat and the batarang. Plus frames. Back to Rewind swung. I mean, what else? Just
making the read on the throw. Otherwise, you actually might get chipped out at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, good backdash on the plus frames as well.
This, Black Adam being such a powerful character for the major majority of this game's life. SylverRye knows exactly all the answers.
It's my turn to rule.
Don't bet on it.
So we're back to full screen, and luckily he got that batarang out to stop what would have been a launcher, thereby Rewind on the meter burn. Is that plenty of resources?
This backdash by SylverRye been so clutch too.
And he got lucky that forward dash didn't get clipped by the 3, and back 2-3 from Batman.
Yeah.
Was that the tech? Just forward dash in?
You know what? We might learn some stuff tonight, Aquaman. SylverRye just keeping himself away. Very smart by him. He's got such a huge health lead. He's trying to build the meter. He's got 1 bar to close things out with. Should he open up Rewind one more time?
Big drop there, by Rewind, and doesn't pick it up. He wasn't close up to the corner. Oh! Jeez, that mechanical bat. A little bit lucky there. And I don't know if that was a read there by Rewind. It's universal there to jump early in the back 2-3 to find yourself in. SylverRye's in the corner now. Rewind needs a miraculous comeback, but some clutch blocks here by SylverRye.
Oh no!
Bat but a drop.
What an input error. Is he going to parry? No. Rewind all over that jump. There is a mind game after that forward 2-3. Is he going to parry? Is he going to throw out a normal? Is he going to jump? But SylverRye drops it with the grappling hook yet again. Forward 3 by Rewind. 1.92 health remaining. Goes with the overhead and the instant down 2 by SylverRye. Been paying off all game. What
the reverse 3-0 has been completed. SylverRye, ladies and gentlemen.
Once he switched to Batman, that's when he got all that momentum. And he could do no wrong. I mean, all those down... Actually, those down 2s were pretty savage. But, I mean, look, when they work, they work. And like you said, if you're not going to pressure me on Oki correctly, I'm going to swing. And that's exactly what happened. SylverRye, good stuff. Moving on, sending Rewind down to losers this early.
All right, we got ourselves a first upset of the night. Second seed going down into the losers in round number 1. And that means that Rewind will have to have the long journey to make it to grand finals at this point. It's a long road down there, and it's a bumpy one.
He's been in that situation before during the regular season. But let's be serious. Every one of these players in this finale tonight absolutely deserve to be here. And it's not going to be like a normal week. You got all the heavy hitters from the season. So, Rewind able to run through losers during the regular season. It's not going to be as easy in this finale.
Yes, everyone here is a killer. All right, let's look at the next match coming up, and this is an interesting one when you break down their record this season, and it was something that surprised us greatly when actually looking back at the times that they met up, because off the top of our head we were like,
really?
It was probably close, but then we looked at it and was like, oh, wait a minute.
Like, we had no idea, actually.
But yes, coming up next is Tweedy versus Knicks. Tweedy representing Noble and Knicks representing Hazardous. And let's go ahead and take a look at their stats before this match.
Noble Tweedy, the man of steel, the comeback king, and after a consistent season, a favorite in the bracket. On the other side, a formidable opponent in Hazardous Knicks, who has yet to lose to Tweedy on 2 prior meetings this season. The stage is set. Will we have a canon matchup between the Man of Steel and the Lord of Apocalypse, or will we be diving deep into their rosters? Can Tweedy turn the tide on this formidable foe? Let's find out.
Yes, Knicks actually is up 2-0 on Tweedy, and that surprises us. Then that just goes to show you, if you look at the bracket, Knicks could have a fantastic night on paper.
On paper, yeah. Going by history, Knicks should be able to take this and move on and send Tweedy down to losers. However, you know, tonight's just a little bit different. It's a finale, and Tweedy, we know in clutch situations, Tweedy turns up the level. I don't even know.
You're absolutely right about that. And coming off, even though it's a different game, a little bit of a confidence boost, winning Mortal Kombat yesterday.
That too.
Kombat Cup the run back, and he got a hefty little prize there as well.
It's canon.
That's what he's coming up tonight.
Let's go.
And that's what I talked about. Are we getting the canon matchup between the Kryptonian, the Man of Steel, Superman, and the Lord of Apocalypse, Darkseid?
Going to be a lot of lasers here. A lot of Omega Beams, a lot of lasers.
Blazers,
and a lot
tasers,
of damage.
all kinds of lasers. Oh my goodness, what a punish on the forward 2 start there by Tweedy. Almost half your health gone in a split second from this man, and what a reaction by Tweedy. Get that teleport the hell out of here,
Those teleports are absolutely gimmicks. You're going to throw them right in front of me. I got the answer.
Absolutely.
What a down
answer
two.
right back. Get out of my airspace, sir. Come here with the instant air stop, and beautiful punish. He was almost late on that attempt. And nice conversion off of Brainiac as well. Doesn't get the hard knockdown, and I cannot believe that Knicks just had the balls to wake up with the medium and back 3 while Tweedy was traded up.
Sir, this is the first match. You come out here swinging to get that first game. You want that advantage. Both of these guys do. Everybody does. Tweedy looking super strong right now. Neutral jumps over that wake up, trying to cross up with Superman. Wow, the forward 2 beat him out of the wake up. I think Knicks tried to teleport on wake up.
Grow tired of war spectacle?
I thought you understood sarcasm.
All right, Knicks spinning that 1 bar, 15% back. Is it going to be enough?
Here come the lasers on the screen. Oh, Parademon is going to keep Tweedy guessing here. We tried to jump in a little bit too
Ooh,
fast.
and that jump normal crossed him up.
All right, Knicks. Darkseid does possess the damage for comebacks, but he doesn't have any meter here, and that's what's going to hold him back. Let's try to mount this bad boy.
Calling that Parademon out. Yo, Tweedy just sitting there, just waiting, saying, okay, when are you going to be done? Because I'd love to get my punish and go into the second match. 585 out of that.
Nice Omega Beam punish. You have to punish him in the air off those bad boys. And what an instant air stop!
I didn't even see him. That's cheat codes.
Win this.
It's a standing low, Echo.
It's a standing low. That is so instant. Knicks with the execution, 140 hit points remaining. He does have a bar. Parademon coming in. The mix doesn't commit, and a throw.
Back to full screen. Laser turret, and
Tweedy's got it.
that's something scary in this matchup. That's something that Knicks has got to be double thinking. He jumped back, saw the startup of the laser, and said, "Okay, teleport. I'm going in." That laser has no recovery.
Once it comes out, yeah, he is instantly.
The ground one does, but heat sap. Once that laser's on the screen, Superman's good. He's like, "All right, let's go, let's go." What'd you do? You teleported? Ah!
That's why you saw
Get
that
outta
down
here.
2 come out and actually trade.
The no recovery projectiles, it's got to feel bad, man, when you have a teleport like that. Harley Quinn, another one.
Oh my God.
I think they recover in negative frames, which
They
means
recover,
like,
yeah,
like they recover
before the animation
like
stuff.
before the bullets even out. Little things like that is what Knicks is going to have to look out for, and Tweedy doing it in the most clutch of moments. We talked about his clutch factor, the comeback factor. He's not even needing it right now. Holding on to hefty leads so far early on, and that is a punish. I like the risk though by Knicks because he had not thrown that mix-up yet so far.
He hasn't. No, he's been using the air teleports and all the jump ins to try and get that mix and the instant low. But Tweedy, I don't know, man. This is looking rough right now for Emperor Knicks.
What's he gonna do here? Back to full screen. He knows he can't teleport. Tweedy's taking that out of the equation right now, Echo.
And Darkseid's love to teleport, and what a block by Tweedy.
You dare lay hands on Darkseid?
This world is mine.
You see what Knicks went for there, a teleport into an instant air stomp.
Yeah, and what was great about full screen, we talked about teleport not really being an option. It becomes an option when you're able to send the demon and follow it in.
Right.
Which will actually give you some frames to play with. Tweedy not let go of this gas pedal. Is this going to be enough for the kill?
I don't think so. 27 left. That Omega Beam is going to do it. However, you see his trait ticking down. That Parademon is about to be gone. Sends it in. Realizes that fact. One B&B from Knicks. He could take the health lead.
But one B&B from Tweedy. This man could die.
This man could die.
With that low defense of Darkside's, comes back to bite him when those numbers start adding up. But, I mean, that's what the 1400's there for. But starting to make this comeback, no, it's Knicks, and that's the second time in week number 12 he did that as well. He reacted to a meter burn roll with just a throw. But Tweedy was able to recover time and actually tech it, which was disgustingly godlike. Oh, no!
Crouches and a punish. He's burning everything. Yeah, air tech, but it's not going to matter.
All of the resources, and like we mentioned, just one more combo from Tweedy would have taken it. But Knicks almost mounted that comeback. And he does have a lot of characters here that he could play with.
He does have a Hellboy. He's got Manta.
He's using a lot of Manta lately, but yeah, Hellboy as well. Oh my goodness. We went so fast as a kid, so I didn't even see what they picked.
Oh, wait. Somebody, all right, Knicks looks to be thinking about it for a minute. He's down 2 games. It's went by very fast. Just slow it down.
Just in case Tweedy pops off. Let me do that real quick. Just in case.
I
gotta be safe there. My bad.
Tweedy's probably thinking, man, I should have done it right when I came into this thing, which is usually when he does it.
That's how he catches me off guard.
Yeah, right when he comes in.
Firing.
All right, going to the Batcave. This is looking like a lot of the other matchups we've seen tonight. Somebody goes up 2 games, and SylverRye's been the only one to bring it back reverse 3-0.
Just everybody, Knicks, a lot of straight hits. No big damaging combos. Oh, geez, how much far is he built already? I felt that's special move at this point.
16 meter burn knees. Oh, and no interrupt to that meter burn laser. You don't see Tweedy do that meter burn laser on block too much, but I think at this point he's comfortable. Up 2 games, there's a huge gap in that meter burn laser up close like that. You can interrupt it if you have the timing down.
What a
good block.
Oh, the crossover jump 3, the Das Boot coming in from the air with Darkseid. And
what a down 1.
Trying to check him.
Yeah.
But that down 1, not enough range it seemed. And look at the damage he just got. He dropped it at 619.
Ooh. That's still unblockable, by the way.
Amazing start by Knicks. And can we see another comeback? Can we?
Omega Beams. Now Knicks trying to play the keep away game and keep Tweedy away. Build some meter with the Omega Beams. Maybe rack up some chip. That was almost a whip punish on that knee. No interrupt. That's a 3rd meter burn laser on block.
You give aliens a bad name.
Oh, and using that amazing instant jump 1 from Superman. When we talk about the best in the game, that jump 1 is up there in the upper echelon of jump normals. Into the corner we go.
Tweedy has blown up 3 wake-ups in a row.
Dare lay hands on Darkseid.
This world is mine.
Tweedy blew up wake up teleport, wake up knee, and then wake up teleport again. Knicks all of a sudden. Like he just had a health lead, Tweedy.
And he knew. He just stood there with that Superman pose, the arms on the sides, and he was ready for that teleport. And all he needs is one more hit, and the instant stop. Not gonna work, Tweedy. 3-0 over Emperor Knicks to move on the winner's side of this bracket.
Superman wins.
He's gonna move on to face SylverRye in winners semis. And on the top part of that bracket, Semiij versus Kombat in the run back as well there.
Okay. Yeah, just in case some of you missed that week, Kombat, it was top 16 if I'm not mistaken. Kombat and Semiij met. Kombat sent Semiij down to losers. Kombat, in that top 8 of that week, made grand finals, and Semiij came all the way through losers to meet Kombat in the grand finals, and actually Semiij won 6-0.
6-0 this man, and so we'll see if Kombat can turn the tide there. He's off to a great start tonight so far. When you're 3-0 the world champion, you got to be feeling good, right?
I would, but I mean Semiij in his own right has just absolutely. I can't even believe the amount of. I can kind of believe it, but I'm just going to say I cannot believe the amount of confidence Semiij came in. I mean, Nubcakes really didn't even really get to play the game all that much. Once Semiij got his stuff going, Semiij just had all the answers, air to airs. whiff punishes, spacing, all that good stuff, and didn't even respect Nubcake's oh, you got a mech bat? Yeah, I'm going to down one, and I'm going to full combo you.
Absolutely.
Semiij doesn't care right now.
All right, coming up next on the loser's side of the bracket. First match on is going to be Nubcakes versus Dragon.
Oh, man.
Nubcakes versus Dragon, ladies and gentlemen. Look at how close these two are. I mean, percentage-wise, it's about equal. What?
Pretty much. Surprisingly enough. You see Nubcakes, Coalition's Nubcakes win percentage 66.91. He's got 184 wins and 91 losses for a total of 275 matches. And Allegiance Dragon, who we haven't seen in a couple weeks, as we already mentioned, pretty close to Nubcakes, 66.33 win percentage, wins 132, 67 losses, and 199 matches, almost 200. We all know Dragon, EVO champion, Season 1 champion of War of the Gods. But this is it. Like, whoever wins this stays in, but somebody's about to go 0-2.
Someone is about to go 0-2 here tonight, guys, and it's unfortunate that it has to happen to some people tonight.
Yeah.
So,
even though they will get paid.
They will.
Everyone still get money.
Everyone gets paid.
Oh, yeah.
We're one big happy family here on War of the Gods. Sometimes.
You want to ask the chat who they think is going to take this thing? This is
absolutely.
Important.
This is going to be an interesting one to see what the chat thinks. Coalition emotes. If you want to see Nubcakes upset Dragon and send Dragon home 0-2, or you want to see Dragon make the run through losers that he did in Season 1 to win the whole thing,
yeah.
Let me see some of those Allegiance emotes.
This is so important right now for both of these guys, man.
Begin.
Oh, intro skip. They want to get right into it, Dragon. Going with Black Adam. I half expected Aquaman, but I'm going to half expect Aquaman the entire night from this man.
He is rocking that beautiful shader of Black Adams. No hood still, but that's okay. Hopefully I'll see one tonight. I just want to see it in the game. Come on.
Nubcake's coming in here with bare bones Batman. Level 1 gear loadout.
Per usual.
he doesn't like the fancy stuff, this guy.
Which I'm surprised, because some of this new Batman gear is actually pretty epic. Makes me almost want to play this character. Back 2-3. Nubcake starting this thing off very strong.
Oh, and again, we saw
that batarang.
We saw that with SylverRye and Rewind as well, where the batarang actually saved him from that launcher in Black Magic.
And especially in that situation where it did hit Dragon. Not a whole lot of health on his side and couldn't afford those trades and wound up losing his first health bar. Following the trade in.
And Stagger with stand one. That's a rare one there from most Batman players in their pressure. He's keeping Dragon guessing. That's something new.
And Dragon, we've come to know, has some of the best Batman defense in the world. Probably the best.
Since day one, you could tell.
Since day one.
Some of his matches early on at CEO Combo Breaker with Batman, he's able to block everything forever. And that was when Batman was, I think,
really, yeah.
10 times harder to block.
And, you know, we mentioned it one time, and SylverRye confirmed in the chat that, yes, Dragon hit him up and said, yo, can you just do, like, a bunch of pressure and let me just block it for a while?
Yep. Oh, my goodness, Nubcakes is changing his jump arc every single time, and Dragon was not able to get a read on this man.
That wake-up neutral jump by Dragon got Nubcakes off that first health bar.
I love it when a Batman player goes up in the sky and does comes down with the Macho Man elbow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Aquaman loves the elbow. Especially Meterburn. We gonna burn too? Okay, that was an expensive wager. Nubcake's not letting Dragon get any health back.
And
Ooh,
Dragon,
there it is again.
Make this comeback here in game number 1. Will he even win a game tonight, Echo?
Yo, what kind of blow up would that be, Aquaman? Is he gonna burn the bar? Yes, he is. Back 3, winding up. Optimal's on deck. Yo, and I think he knew Nubcakes was going to backdash right there. Followed him in.
Still trying to kill me? This surprises you?
Nubcakes does have a... Okay. He's going to burn that. 15% back. Pretty much exactly what he lost. He does still have a bar. Both of them do.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say, jumping out a mechanical bat.
That happened like...
That's scary.
We just kind of got to watch Black Adam like be in the air for a good 5 seconds right there. We knew what was coming. Nubcakes with the answer. Takes the first game. And despite how it started and how it started to look for Dragon, he wound up making it pretty close right there towards the end.
1-0 for this man, Nubcakes. This is such a great matchup here. Again, Nubcakes didn't do a lot offline because of this environment right here online. He actually committed to the Hometown Heroes way into E-League. He was able to get there, and he did really well. I believe he made it to, what was it, the Final Four? Was it the Final Four, or did he...
it was the final 2, and I think, yeah,
Knicks, I don't remember, but
Knicks wound up beating him.
But,
yeah.
well, that was in Hometown Heroes, but when he actually made it to E-League, I believe that he actually did well E-League. I can't remember the exact results. But, yeah, fantastic showings by Nubcakes. And he is trying right now to hold on to his Season 2 life. Both of these guys are. And Dragon so far, again, hasn't won a single game tonight. And he's got to get something going here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's been taking a break from the game or just, you know, Nubcakes is that oppressive. It could just be that. Forward 3, Dragon with the blocks, down 1. And caught that backdash with that forward 1, one of the best advancing normals in the game. 400. Oh, and Dragon just doing everything right. Nubcakes can't get out.
Now, looks like Dragon shook off a little bit of rust there. He's in.
Yeah, I think he's on the verge of taking his first game. It's looking good so far, but we've seen that already. That's not always the case. Can always have a comeback. And yo, tries to air tech. I think every single time Nubcakes has tried to air tech tonight, whether it be against Semiij or Dragon, it's just not worked, and that's a raw punish.
Go for the cross-up, wasn't there for him. Oh, the mechanic about it, and Dragon blocking everything right now, even the sweep.
And that was a sick whip punish there by Nubcakes. This should have the damage. It's going to be close.
Oh, no.
Tried to get that slide, but the wake up.
It sucked him back in. He tried to backdash, and oh my.
Get back in here, sir. You're getting launched.
Going for a ride today. That's going to close out Dragon's first bar of health, but Dragon only needs, I mean, he has a trait, and he has a meter burn low lightning. Either one of those at this point may do the trick.
Low lightning for sure.
Oh, Nubcake's throwing the kitchen sink at him.
Why resist the inevitable? I'm Batman.
I'm actually surprised that forward 3 hit. Tries to black magic. Gives Nubcakes a way to dash in. Just close the distance just a little bit. Traits activated. Low lightning, and Dragon finally
on the board.
On the board.
That's all he needs.
Wins.
Dragon's good now. He's gonna come. He's like, okay, got a game. Easy peasy. And if you guys don't remember Season 1 finale, Dragon through losers, every single match was a Game 5, like final. Oh, every single match came down to the absolute wire. It was insane.
And he wound up taking, yeah, like, Dragon, you can't ever count this man out. I mean, I can't really say much more than that. Dragon, he's one of the best players in our scene for a reason. Even though it took him a while to kind of get himself on the board, finally against Nubcakes. Yeah, he 4 games. He didn't take a game. Finally just got here.
But you can never count him out. Again, look at South by Southwest. Winning the losers early, ran the whole thing back. Just like Season 1 finale.
Just like Season 1.
Going down early, ran the whole thing back. Is that story going to continue?
I think the story's already started. We'll see how he does here against Nubcakes. Going to open it up with a throw.
Starting now from Dragon. This is Dragon getting comfortable, feeling himself a little bit.
Starting to get some momentum.
Probably gigging a little bit. Probably has some mac and cheese in between his matches.
I don't know, man. I feel like after that win that he got, he probably took a real deep breath and just said, "Okay, all right, we're back in this."
Yo, do you think that he's that nerve struck that he went for the Skittles rather than the mac and cheese?
I think, yeah.
because when he goes for the Skittles, that's serious business right there. He's looking sharp right now. You got the anti-air. Reacting full screen?
Yeah,
full screen floozies?
Nubcake's using that float full screen like that. I'm not sure what he might have been expecting Dragon to come in. I'm not sure.
Dragon trying to throw him into that console. But Batman looking like he was ungrabbable. Nice little pickup. Not much there from Black Adam. And nice, beautiful whip punish on the backdash by Nubcakes. A lot of backdashing by Nubcakes so far in this set.
Forward dash into a throw by Dragon.
Ooh, not watching his dome though.
Oh, dive kick.
Coming in. Excellent blocks by Dragon, holding down the whole time. And lucky I guess there's some hitboxes that can actually low profile the meter batarang on block off of that, and some
It's
can't.
my turn to rule.
Don't bet on it.
Health is pretty much even right now. Going to spin the bar, get 15% back. Dragon a slight health lead. They both have 1 bar each. Nubcake's trying to find his way in. He did the double dash and gets caught by that dive kick.
Still trying to kill me?
For contact, I will prevail.
Ball's going to burn one. No, Dragon didn't contest. 15% back.
Wow!
The back 1-1.
One spacing by Nubcakes, and for him to just stare at that jump in by Dragon, like looking at he's Helen Hunt staring at a tornado, for God's sakes. No fear whatsoever.
Go in, like it's that back 1-1. It doesn't have. Whoa! What just happened? Forget my point.
Those jump twos hitting everywhere. Forward, behind, doesn't even matter. Not even Nubcakes, one of the gods of conversion with his characters, knew what was going on. Didn't do anything about it.
Just looked at the character like, yo, what just happened? Dive kick by Dragon. Dashes in, forward 1-2, the trait cancel.
Ooh, the dirty cross up with that jump too.
And he's got a bar to burn.
And that should do it. Give him the stop. Ooh, the boots.
The boots of conduct.
2-1 for Dragon, but that was very close. We may just find ourselves another game 5 here.
This deserves to go the distance to a game 5. And you're right, that was so close. Dragon keeping composure because I mean, one throw, you know, a mech bat on a hit into anything was going to work. He had to really be careful. But Nubcake's going to take a second to think, or maybe just try and relax, just because everything's on the line now. Dragon,
he's playing Batman. That's just the way it is. He's not changing.
Oh yeah, he's just calming down. You know, he did the same thing with Semiij. Just take a breath, try and figure out what you did wrong or what you did right, and keep going forward with that. But Dragon right now just needs one more game. So this is Nubcake's potentially the last time we'll see him tonight. Unless he can get himself back on the board, take us to a game number 5.
Let's see the kind of start that he has. If he can get that first hit, if he can get Dragon off half a bar to start things off, I think he's going to be in a good position. But if Dragon gets any taste of a lead here,
momentum.
I have a read that he's running away with this.
Dragon knows how to close things out. What a dash up. Dragon with the respect. Still has those 3 mech bats, and that's what Dragon's respecting right now. Tries to jump, Nubcake's all over it.
Angle bats are gone, so Dragon can play a little bit more freely right now. Oh yeah, come right in. And another backdash attempt by Nubcakes. That's a couple of times he's backdashed when Dragon's actually done the trade call. He's got burned for him.
And you know, there's a little bit of a mind game there. Trait cancel into forward 1, you know, you can crouch it, but if you backdash, you know it's going to catch you. But if you backdash and you make him whiff the overhead or whatever else, the down 1, get a whiff punish.
Guys, sir. And the backdash also, if you're reading that, he's going to go for a throw.
That too. And possibly get a whiff punish on that. What a challenge there by Dragon.
I mean, again, so good at blocking Batman. Knew when it was his turn, and whew, swiped him with that down 1.
That down 1 is so good by Black Adam. And Dragon loves the down 1 Palpatine. It's completely safe. There is a small gap in there that you can expose, even with a 6-frame normal. With a double back jump by Nubcakes.
Oh no, the mechanical bat going overneath Black Adam.
That one was a dud.
Into the Phantom Zone it goes.
That one was not working as intended, but that meter burn batarang is, and the slide to close it out, I thought he was going to put himself in the corner.
It looked like he was about to, but luckily the heathen gods of Kondak actually shined upon him on this day, and he still is pressuring Dragon into the corner. A plus frame there. And a little too hard for the jump 3 and giving him the unlimited power.
Give him the business. I didn't think the meter burn was going to do that much. Jesus. Back 3, dive kick, optimals, goes for the setup. Nubcake's backdashing out of it, has not let him go for that, but yo.
This won't end well for you.
Superman would disagree.
25% back for Nubcakes. He's still going to be at a slight health disadvantage, and he has no meter. This is Dragon's game right now, and Nubcakes has to play it smart. He's trying to build that meter, but he's got to be so careful. Black magic or that low lightning can come at any moment, building a lot more meter than Batman is throwing those batarangs.
And when is he going to release that mechanical bat? And in perfect time to punish the downward attempt by Dragon.
Man.
Who's winning?
Nobody has bar.
And what an answer. Background bounce too. Beautiful conversion. Oh no! Or something a little too slow in the gravity there.
Under 100 health points. Oh, yo, the interrupt though! And we were just talking about that.
Get that down one lightning out of here, sir.
Swing!
He walked up and threw him.
This is where Nubcakes is going to turn up, Aquaman. The
If
trait bat, yo!
No
whip.
way.
He crossed him up! Meter burn!
Oh my goodness!
Let's go to a game number
Nubcakes
5!
out of nowhere! Are you kidding me?
That was ridiculous. Nubcakes, that is when he's at his scariest. Back to the wall.
Are you kidding me?
I can't even believe. Like, that just all happened so perfectly.
He stared into the face of death. Death was staring at him. The Grim Reaper had the scythe up to his throat, and Batman just bitch slapped him to hell and back. And he said, "Not today."
What does that do if you're Dragon? Like,
Ooh, are
you
you
gotta,
shook
you
right
gotta
now?
know that he was like.
Are you shook right now?
I probably would be. Like, Dragon had to know, okay, I've got this one in the bag. All I got to do is just play it safe, anti-air him, or check his approach. I'm good. But Nubcakes out of nowhere, as we've seen before in some of his matches during the season, can't ever count him out either.
Yes,
Like,
this is what it's all about, Echo.
do you remember when he was going against Han Rashid's Green Arrow, and he was down probably about the same amount of health? And you know Green Arrow's wake-ups. Nubcakes didn't even care.
No care.
And he just
No
kept
care.
going in.
No
and
fear
wound up taking it.
whatsoever. And that's only the second time I've ever seen the orbs kind of get beat out in a situation like that. Both have happened to Dragon once at South by Southwest just a couple weeks ago. Well, that's all he needed to get a win, was all those orbs to hit, and he walked up and grabbed them through the middle of them. Guys, what a comeback. But we got to move forward, always, as said Luke Cage, into this next match, game number 5 between these two. What a night so far. Here we go. Dragon picking up, getting things started in usual fashion with a huge BMP and immediate presence of mind to Oki this man. Not let him get with any of the shenanigans, the back dashes, the wake-up jumps. Oh! It caught him blocking low again. A lot of dive kicks working out for Dragon. Dropped a couple of conversions. Gravity, kind of weird tonight.
Yeah, it looks like maybe the dive kicks are mistimed just a little bit, at least the follow-up after the initial meter burn, but Dragon coming in with that jump too. Going to be able to convert this. Gets the dive kick and the forward one connects this time. And Dragon more than half of his first health bar.
Working on the second already, catching the backdash, everything going right for Dragon.
Still trying to kill me?
For conduct, I will prevail.
And those that may not know, the reason Nubcakes is backdashing in that situation is that Ender leaves Dragon to do an ambiguous Nubcakes, gets himself out of there. Yo, the jump 3?
I don't think either of them knew who actually hit who in that situation.
Probably not.
The lightning cage have become active and it's covered the screen. I don't think Nubcakes knew they actually hit him with that jump 3, but the conversion's even hard off that deep jump 3 as well on hit. Kidding about this comeback. Has come off all of his resources to get here.
Dragon still on that first health bar. Nubcakes
Those
desperately.
are bad trades. Those are bad trades for Nubcakes. Eating almost double the damage. Only doing half to Dragon. Trying to open him up. He's going to be able to. If you would have committed, possibly.
Meter burns, and that it's going to take him a minute to build this second. He's going to have to build that bar. And even if he does chip again with a meter burn battering, it's not going to be enough. And the black magic. Oh, it actually hit. Okay.
Don't waste my time.
All right, now Nubcakes might get a little bit crazy.
That's what he needs right now. It's just a little bit of crazy. Good blocks by Nubcakes. Gets opened up by the throw. Is thrown back into the corner. Down one Palpatine.
Very good patience by Dragon, waiting out the mechanical bat. So many people would have swung right there, but if it had come down the jump too, I mean, would have beat that mechanical bat. Anyway, the throw. Gonna keep him alive barely. Look how much bar Dragon has.
Caught him with the low. The
Dragon,
back one.
Better build up that super, bro.
Forward 3. Are we going to get the super? It won't even come out even if he hits him. Nubcakes, is he scared of it? Baits out the wake up, a whip
not
on
again!
it. All unclashable. Forward 3, back 1 to the overhead, and a Palpatine by Dragon. What a scramble, what a match, what a set. Nubcakes absolutely brought it. Dragon is your winner and will move on, or move forward into this loser's bracket.
Down to the wire again. Nubcakes with the comebacks. Dragon, that championship status that he has, able to clutch it out in the most tense of moments when it really mattered. Oh my goodness, what a set.
That was a set.
Nubcakes, thank you for congratulations on getting it this far, and thanks for the show. That was just brilliant at its finest.
Yes, sir. We've had the pleasure of watching you all season, and especially those Han Rashid classic matchups that we would see. Some of the best play I think I've probably ever seen, especially with Batman. It's just been a pleasure to watch Nubcakes this whole season. So congratulations, sir. You are going to take home some of the pot. As Aquaman said, we share it with everybody.
Yeah,
everybody
man.
gets a piece of it. So it's not a bad day at the office. Go celebrate, do whatever, enjoy it, man.
Yes, first place going to get $3,000 tonight. Second place, $2,000. Third place, $1,500.
Woo!
Woo!
For
Fourth
third place.
Fourth place, $1,000. You walk into a McDonald's with $1,000, you're a king. You're a king. Both gentlemen that get fifth place.
Are you a Burger King in McDonald's?
Yeah, both of them. What'd I say?
No, I said, are you a Burger King in McDonald's? You said you're a king if you go into McDonald's with $1,000. I was asking if you're a Burger King. Superman, yo! That was good, Vince!
Superman, you hit him with it!
That was good, I don't care.
No. That's a good call, Superman. That's why you're still in winners. And then both gentlemen that get seventh place, $500, fifth place, $750. As we get into the next matchup, that is going to be Rewind versus Knicks. Rewind versus Knicks. This is going to be a great matchup. Rewind going to come in. I'm gonna make a read of all those characters. Firestorm, right? I'm making the read.
I think Rewind might go with the hidden select.
Ooh, hidden select.
I think so.
Rewind 71% on that win record. Amazing. So many wins to losses. 269 to 107. Look at all the matches played. I mean, he's always there week in and week out. Nick's the same, consistent as well. That's why he's here in the finale. 207 wins, 113 losses, 64.69% chance or percentage of winning with 320 matches played. And like I said, the matchup could be a toss-up. Both these guys have a deep roster. Rewind having one of the deeper ones in this set.
Yeah, Rewind shown us all season the character specialist or the character variety that he possesses. A lot of mirror matches along the way. As of late, though, has been rocking Firestorm. We saw Manta for a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden we saw Firestorm. And the first time we saw his Firestorm, a little rocky.
Yeah, it was all right.
But this last week, that Firestorm was pretty ridiculous. So I don't know. I expect that Rewind's probably going to do a hidden select and just kind of see what Knicks is going to roll with before
hidden random select. That's what I want to see.
Hidden random select.
If you guys are true pros, and if you think that you main the entire roster, you do hidden
both
random select. But let's get into this matchup.
Well,
Rewind. Okay, we're gonna have
Dark
Side versus Firestorm. Will Rewind get blue going? Will Knicks be able to keep away, to stay away long enough?
A lot of mix
or possibly apply his mix as well. Firestorm's projectile may not be good enough to recover fast enough to stop the teleport in if Knicks is able to make that reaction at full screen. And starting off with the sweep of all things to get the first hit, the first blood in the first bar, most importantly.
Now, this is the thing. The last time we saw Knicks run Darkseid in this matchup, it looked like he was playing it just absolutely perfect. He was keeping himself off the ground with the Omega Beams, burning the bar, getting his mix going, has the Parademons to save him. But we'll see. He's walked himself into a corner now. That ice is on the ground. Oh, yo, what a mix-up.
I think the fact that Rewind jumped is what saved him there. If he was on the ground, he was about to eat some damage. And we're already going Blue Echo.
Yo, good blocks.
Oh, my goodness. That was so broken it didn't work. Again with the blocks. Oh my goodness, Knicks.
Knicks does not care right now. You want to try and mix me? You're going to have to try harder. Ooh, that down two, and Rewind almost air dashed himself right back into the active frames, but okay. Knicks takes the first health bar, but he had to spend a lot of meter to get there.
Oh, jeez. Hard knockdown. Parademon is out. He's going to get a conversion.
No conversion. No, the mix is coming.
That was a good crouch by Rewind. And that jump three is sometimes just unblockable coming out of the corner to cross.
I think it really does hit on both sides.
It hits everywhere.
Especially in that corner. Yeah, everywhere. Good blocks by Rewind. That's the second time we've seen Omega Beams that close.
That had to have been an input error.
He did it against Tweedy and wound up eating over 500 damage for doing it.
Get that chip while he can. And very good. I love the mind game that he plays. He saves a lot of meter for that Omega Beam in the air. And Rewind all over the teleport this time around with the jump one. He does have a level 2 trait at his disposal.
Oh, no! Back 3, that's unclashable!
That Apocalypse bitch slap, the meter burn back 3.
My favorite back 3.
Sending him down 1-0. Oh my goodness.
He just rears back and just boom.
He holds it, man. It hurts sometimes.
It sounds good.
Have you guys
too.
ever just been backhanded that's been held for a good minute? You know, it doesn't not hurt. You know.
Well, especially in this game, man. Darkseid has one of the best feeling back 3s. Like just watching it, it's got that impact,
that oomph,
that oomph.
You know, that. Anyways, coming into game number 2. First blood again going to Knicks with the jump 3. And he's been holding on to health lead, and he's kept the pressure on Rewind and blocking his way through that level 3 trait. Unfathomable.
That was pretty clutch. I think that is a big reason why he won that match. Was able to keep that first health bar, block the mix twice in a row, had Rewind double checking, yo, are my buttons right?
Another Parademon. That has been key for him tonight. He's used it very well to find his way in. We're going to get conversion.
Yo.
Jeez. Look at the damage.
394. That was such a swag conversion, let's be honest. No punish, but okay. That's going to count. Throw.
Now Rewind. Oh, this is tough when you're down this far, because he's going to have to cycle through 2 traits, and he's only got the 1 bar of health to play with. That's currently melting.
It is melting, and Knicks almost has a bar. All this damage is going to add up to his meter.
Again, going to have to cycle through 2 of these if he wants to win this match, and Knicks could take him out before he even gets the chance to use it. Let's have a wager, though. Could have converted off of that. We've seen conversions off of the entire projectiles as well. Ooh, sending the waters of Atlantis. Do his bidding. Okay. Let that bad boy charge up.
Just as we talk about, he may not be able to come back, Aquaman. The health is pretty even. Rewind does have 3 bars. That level 3 is almost up. Burns the bar.
Not like this.
I don't think he meter burned those to get the added damage. If he did, I didn't see it. And what an air-to-air.
All right, this is a scary situation for both these men.
Nobody. Oh
my goodness! They exploded everywhere.
Neither one of those players, actually, Rewind might be looking at his. He might actually uninstall. I probably would after that. Like, I feel like, how did that hit? I just figured it whiffed, and I thought Rewind was about to get a whiff punish on that, but you know what? We don't ask.
Darkseid.
Paulo.
It just happens.
Paulo in the chat, please.
Is Paulo in there?
Firestorm.
Oh, you know Paulo.
He's always in there, but, you know.
Paulo's one of the creepiest.
Uh-oh.
Fighters approaching.
I don't know where this is going.
He's one of the creepiest lurkers in that chat, man. He's always there watching.
He is always there.
Okay, I don't know, Paulo. If you feel free to just in the chat, I'll go to the War Channel like on a Friday morning or like a Thursday morning, and I just see his name in the roster of watching it.
He might have left the tab open
I think
or
he just
something.
leaves it up all the time.
Yeah.
Shout out, Paulo. Always in there. But Paulo, please.
Why did that Atlantis ball hurt so much? This is looking too good for Knicks right now. He's up 2 games. Rewind has 0. Meter burns, leaves no mind game up in the air. Meter burn back 3. Rewind, no whiff punish. Air to air. He's got Knicks on a lot of those air to airs with that teleport, but not able to really cash out with anything.
And Rewind's betting it all on Firestorm 2 here. Didn't even mention that. Not going to try anything new here as Knicks commanding lead 2-0 and this health lead.
We could be looking at the end of Rewind in this finale.
Will Rewind be going 0-2 coming as the second
That would
seed?
be insane. That would be absolutely insane. Nobody could have predicted that. The throw.
And I mean, here in losers, going to Firestorm, who in theory should carry him in the bracket.
Because he's absolutely broken.
According to my sources.
S++ tier, right?
S++, that's right. This man's on some adult Gohan levels of ridiculousness, but Knicks has played a perfect game so far.
Really has,
man.
And I'm glad that he brought out Darkseid again, because I remember us watching him play this character against Firestorm. I can't remember which Firestorm it was, but it was a good Firestorm, and he played it just like this. It was so dominant. He had all the answers. Stayed off the ground. Here we go. It may not even matter. Level 3 is activated. Instant clash.
Tired of war spectacle?
We're just getting warmed up.
Excellent use of that, and let's see if Rewind can get one back. After or before, he's gonna have to wager. He's gonna keep it unwagerable.
Yes, he
Knocked
is.
down Parademon out.
That Parademon you got to respect like a Batman mech bat. It's just gonna sit there.
Rewind almost jumping into an Omega Beam.
Plus frames, and if he would have meter burned that Starfish, he could have back 3'd or forward 3'd, done whatever.
Oh my!
No whiff punish. Coming in with staggers and the plus frames.
Oh, going for the bitch slap. Well, he got lucky that Rewind didn't get a whip punish.
Woo!
There. Got one there with the extended down one.
That may be it. Knicks does not have a clash. Is that going to be enough damage? It is. Rewind on the board, not completely out of it. I think he might have heard us. He might have said, yo, what are these casters talking about?
Yeah, man.
They think I'm out of this thing right now?
Not yet. Not today.
Not today.
One game on the board, and that was down to the wire. I mean, one mistake.
One mistake.
One mistake, and you're out.
And there was a couple of,
That's
that's
the
backdashes
pressure.
that were like,
That's the pressure that's put on you, and you're down in Atlantis where the water pressure's heavy enough. I'll stop.
Soup, thank you. Soup saving the day. Clutch. Let's go.
Soups, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Begin.
Superman on my side for once. But what a down 2.
I'm amazed at how Knicks is playing the full screen game against Firestorm. He doesn't get hit by a whole lot. He can stay airborne, which he doesn't have to deal with anything on the ground. Build a lot of meter. As long as the Parademon's out, he can kind of come in safely behind it. He's keeping it guessing when he's going to send it or not. And oh my goodness, got to get some big damage here.
If he had had another bar, that would have been it. That would have been that health bar.
Ooh, and brazier for brazier, right in the face of both of these men. Catch him with that back 2, tried to meaty him with that Molten Trap and not getting any of it. Knicks off to another fantastic start, but Rewind was able to bring it back the last game.
Yeah, this is looking very similar to the last game. This is just about the time we said, I don't know, it looks bad for Rewind, but all of a sudden, level 3.
And this is exactly what happened. Ooh.
And didn't block the low, really.
And look, that's because, you know, he's expecting the stagger into the back 2, which
right.
a lot of Firestorms do go for.
And that will launch when he's level 3.
All right, a lot of jumps. These guys are kind of feeling each other out here in the air. I love that they're jumping with each other. We're just getting, it's water polo. We're going in symmetry.
And, you know, Rewind, with Firestorm, he has a great answer to any time you want to jump in the air with that Trailblazer. No matter where he is, whether he's grounded or up in the air, but those Omega Beams are keeping him from doing that.
Here we go.
Commits.
Is Knick's going to clash? He does not. He wants to clash for when he comes off that trait.
And that's the mind game right now. Rewind understands that, and he's just going to keep it sitting there. Yo, he's going to get the punish. Is he going to level 3? No. Meter burn forward 3, all unclashable. Now he's level 3. Coming in with the mix, and all of a sudden, Aquaman, we're going to a game number 5.
Another one.
Another one. Possibly another reverse 3-0.
Is it on deck? Oh my goodness. Rewind bringing this all the way back with Firestorm. I mean, he lost 2 straight. Now he's won 2 straight.
This is scary. If you're Knicks right now, you got to be thinking, okay, what am I doing wrong?
Both were comebacks too.
Yeah.
Knicks had a hefty health lead in both of these previous games, and Rewind was able to bring it back. And that level 3 trait working this time around, rather than earlier in the set where it wasn't working.
Knicks was blocking.
Knicks is just going to have to PTG, pray to God here on the next time he activates it.
All right. Ooh, and got the background bounce. Good recognition there by Emperor Knicks.
This is another big start by Knicks. He's had this start 3 straight games now, unable to close out against Rewind. Beautiful backdashes. That low stomp has been backdashed, I think, 5 times in a row.
Ooh, the instant jump. Nice catch.
That was just a beautiful read by Rewind. I had a feeling he would go for that on the way in. He's going to eat some huge damage.
And either one of these characters, once they get going, it can be so bad. But one of them is going to have to get going first. Avoids the Molten Trap. Throwing everything at Rewind. Ooh, and the conversion. That's going to be enough.
Okay, this is a little bit more of a lead. than the previous 2 games, but Rewind just has to pop that blue.
One touch by Rewind could change everything, and we could be sitting on 2. Our second game number 5.
What Knicks needs now is just damage off of this health bar from Rewind to put pressure on. But here we go!
That's it. Game number 5 going to the second health bar. Possibly doesn't get the mix because Knicks blocked it. He's been all over it, but the jump one. And there we are. Game 5, last health bar. That level 3 is gone, though. He's going to have to wait a long time for that level 3 to come back. Omega beams and an instant clash.
Here comes the fallout. You cannot deny Darkseid.
Everyone has 2 bars, 3 bars, and Knicks has 0.
And the 2, this is a smart play by Rewind, almost evening up the health. And he's just going to let that trait build back. It's going to be on Knicks to stop it. And Knicks coming off a lot of bar right here, which you might have to rely on for the damage. Oh my goodness, speaking of spending the bar.
Get that Parademon out of here. This ain't a tag game, sir.
That's a face melter.
Knicks right now, I thought he was just going to try and sit there and camp that interactable, but no. Finds himself in a molten trap, instantly clashes.
Dare lay hands on Darkseid.
Freaked out by a little fusion?
And here's where it's scary. Knicks probably going to win this exchange.
I'm fighting for this man.
But level 3 is almost there. It's got about half a bar left. Knicks trying to go in down 1 bounce cancel. And if he would have had the range, it would have worked.
Oh, beautiful spacing here by Rewind. He does have the level 3 trait. Here we go.
There it is.
Is this man dead? And just like that, this should be it for Rewind.
That is it. Rewind, the second reverse 3-0 we've seen tonight. Sticking to his guns, staying with Firestorm, sending Knicks home. Moving on to try and get into that grand finals.
That was second reverse 3-0 on the night. We're already getting things started, and we've just begun.
Begun. That was the first round of losers.
Rest in peace, Darkseid. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, no.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, no. I didn't know he was behind me. Yo, look out.
Oh, and he's gone. Amazing set. Wow, Rewind able to stay alive. Again, your second seed was so close to being out of this bracket early. And let's take a look at that bracket. With that win, Rewind is going to move on, and he will face the loser of either Semiij in Kombat or Tweedy in SylverRye. Oh man, look at this. The winner's side, Semiij Kombat, man. Tweedy SylverRye. Look at this, guys. This is a night.
And you know what? And that was all first round. You know, this is about to get nuts. I don't think we've seen anything close to how this thing's going to shape up as time goes. But yeah, this has been exciting so far. It's been very fun to watch.
Absolutely. And guys, just a heads up, we're to be taking a few breaks tonight. But the action doesn't stop there. During the breaks, they're going to be doing a lot of giveaways in that chat. So I hope I'm
in there.
And I pray that you guys are ready.
Y'all better be quick.
Echo's trying to get his codes over here.
I'm trying to get my shaders back.
A lot of source crystals going to be given away in the chat during the intermission. So be focused on that bad boy. And they will whisper you, and you'll have 30 seconds. At War will whisper you in the chat. You have 30 seconds to respond to them in order to claim your prize. So yeah, I'm just going to say good luck to those guys there, because a lot of people miss it. Missed opportunities, man.
Yeah, and they're everywhere. Like, sometimes we have them in the ticker underneath, so don't, pay attention down there.
Sometimes we have it in the ticker overneath, too.
We have what?
What?
I have no idea. But yeah, I've missed it down below. Like, it's been there for like 3 different occasions, and I never even knew it was there. So pay attention in the chat and the ticker below us. Maybe on these behind us. I have no idea.
You never know.
Just keep your eyes open.
Yep, keep your eyes peeled. And when we come back, we are going to go on to winners semifinals, where we get to set winners finals. Guys are going to go down and find out who they're going to play on the loser side, and we'll advance the bracket that way. But don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back with some more War of the Gods Season 2 finale action right after this. Oh, we're live. Holy crap. Welcome back. My bad.
I told you to stop.
Yo,
I tried to tell you to stop.
My bad. Anyways, welcome back, everyone, to the War of the Gods Season 2 finale.
How's everybody enjoying the show so far?
Yeah.
Has it lived up to its expectations? I think it has. And we're not even halfway through this thing.
We are not, and we are going to be moving into the winners semifinals. First matchup on deck, Semiij versus Kombat, ladies and
Ooh,
gentlemen.
baby.
This has been a matchup. Kombat getting a win on Semiij really let us know that he's capable of pulling off the upset. Semiij did come back 6-0 this man, beat him the next time around that they met. But the threat's there because he's done it before.
Semiij has to know that going into
this. It's can he do it again? Coming into this matchup, invites are out. Let's see if this matchup it has what it takes to live up to what the previous matches here tonight had done. We got reverse 3-0s, game number 5s all around. Or is Semiij that ready tonight? Is he this composed? Has he done that much homework? Is he going to finally get a win here on the War of the Gods in the finale and just sweep everyone?
If I hadn't seen Kombat yet, I would say, yeah, Semiij definitely from what we've seen so far coming into the thing with great confidence. However, Kombat looks just about as headstrong as Semiij does. So it's going to be really scary.
All right, let's get into the matchup.
This first game is going to be so crucial.
And the only matchup that we are going to see between these two, Catwoman versus Firestorm. Look how gorgeous
that
this
is
armor
beautiful.
Is.
Yo, let us see that just for a second. Just leave it there. That is awesome.
That's nice.
Man,
that's a good gear.
I just want to go in the multiverse right now. I swear to God,
grinding?
I do. Yeah, I just do.
All right, let us know who you guys like in the chat.
Begin.
Tell us if you want Kombat to take this, or just throw some noble emotes in there if you want Semiij to move on to the winner's finals.
What a back two perfectly spaced there. And catching Semiij, not watching his toes, getting caught by that molten trap. And all of a sudden, Kombat has all the momentum, starting this thing off. Down 1. Yo, Kombat is just avoiding everything Semiij is throwing at him. Anti-airs with the overhead. No, and a back 3.
It's working! And he even did the Trailblazer to build the bar. This man is zoned in Echo.
Target is on Semiij's back, I'm telling you. And finally, I think Kombat's coming into this thing. This is scary for Semiij
this is
right now.
Semiij.exe. This is a program that's just ready to download you. But so far,
the file's corrupted, bro. I don't know.
File corrupted, Windows errors all around.
Look at that, the back 3 forcing Semiij to clash already.
The professor says no.
And in this situation, Semiij already having to clash. Kombat, he's got level 3 at any moment. This is scary. Semiij can't be touched. Kombat has so much of his first health bar left, but he's in the corner. Semiij building just a little bit of extra bar with that evasion. Maybe trying to bait out the Trailblazer, which that evasion will actually avoid too.
Oh, that was so beautiful. Semiij rebuilt the space with the instant cat dash. That was gorgeous. Little spacing to get out of the stagger pressure here. Oh, no.
Level 3. This could be game over. We could be moving into the next game and not even know it yet.
Oh, and he got him with the okie doke, and he even knew.
Baited it.
Oh my goodness.
Kombat. Man.
This is the start he had against Dragon. The upset may be alerted right now.
Semiij might want to just take a second to slow things down. Kombat could do no wrong. It took Semiij so long to get him off his first health bar, and when he finally did, he got opened up one time. And he'd already clashed, so he had to hold all that.
The damage had been done at that point.
It was too late. And that's why that first game was so important. Now Kombat has the confidence. He knows he's done this before. Semiij maybe shaking in his boots. I don't know. We're going to find out. Can Semiij tie this thing up 1-1?
But back 2 has gotten him so many first hits as well.
And anti-airs in that same situation.
Ooh, a little bit of risk early on. Semiij's not caring about that wake up whatsoever. Has coverage universally against all of his options. This man has done his homework. Ooh, charge that straight. That was a long one too. Trying to press the button. Some plus frames. Ooh,
if that would have connected, yo.
It was close.
He did a cross-up into a cross-up air dash. The way he came from, that was pretty nuts. But Semiij, baiting out that wake-up, holds the block. Semiij looking a lot better than that first game.
Yeah, absolutely. Walking right into, oh no.
That's exactly right, Aquaman. Walking straight into, oh no.
That
Level
air escape
3.
may have just saved and rescued Semiij's comeback here.
Level 3 is gone. Not watching the speed of Semiij. The fastest projectile in the game.
Chemistry at its finest. That thing's coming full screen. 1 frame's the startup, it seems, on that EX projectile. Ridiculous.
And he got a punish.
Beautiful side switch as well. Oh my, why is Kombat making all of these fantastic reads and pressures? The down ones have been out of this world tonight.
Down one,
No
and
way!
spinning the bar, yo, all unclashable ender.
No! The bear trap got him! Get over here!
Backdash right into it.
Oh my!
Semiij saying, yo, you got molten traps? Check this out, how's it feel? Plus frames. 3-3, no challenge. A late challenge. Semiij respecting a lot more than that. Meter burn back 3 is going to be the answer. Kombat up 2-0.
And that's a Kombat special there. Wake up meter burn back 3
yes,
working out for him there. Semiij has done a lot of Oki with the jump too, so it was an amazing call to close out this game. Is Kombat about to be in winners finals without even dropping a single game against two of the best to play the game?
I don't know, man.
These are the questions I want to ask right now. To all of you in the chat, do you have an answer for me? Is he about to do this? Does Kombat have what it takes?
Don't count the chickens before they hatch, because we've already seen this so many times tonight. The reverse 3-0, what is so funny?
that one got me.
Yo, you've never heard that in your life?
No.
Yo, hold up! Listen,
I just got hit by some southern comedy.
You did,
right
you did.
And I was
figured
not
you
ready
heard
for
it.
I respect every single word of that echo.
All right, Semiij tried to get the wheelchair. The jump 2 gonna be the answer. We've seen this a lot, Aquaman. Somebody goes up 2-0. Just as an example, Knicks just previously.
Oh, the active frames falling onto the floor. That is magma, by the way.
Perfectly spaced the down 1 whiff punish on that whiff back 3.
No air dash by Kombat, walking right into a combo here by Semiij into the corner. Uh-oh, it's breakfast time.
It's looking good for Semiij. He's got the corner position, but no whiff punish. Kombat did go for it, just a little bit too late.
Even right now, and if Kombat can take the rest of this bar with having that level 3, oh my goodness, Jesus.
You see how grounded he kept Semiij right there with all those molten traps.
Multiple back 2s. Semiij has him where he wants him. He needs to hang on to this health. Beautiful meter burn roll to reverse that position ASAP.
Kombat knew exactly what danger zone he was in. Got himself out of there.
Danger zone?
Yeah, let's go. Semiij getting caught by so many raw molten traps, and that is a punish. Or it was just a chip.
Yeah, it actually Semiij pressed the button too, but again, Kombat closing out health bars with meter build on the Trailblazer, which is so smart. A little too early on that starfish. If he got the anti-air, he would have forced the wager immediately by Semiij.
Back 2.
And that was spaced beautifully. I'm not too sure if he had a punish there.
Yeah, I don't think he could have punished, but there's those conversions you were talking about earlier, Aquaman. And right now, Kombat's playing the mind game. I need you to clash so that I can finally burn this level 3, because I'm not doing it and just wasting it.
Not yet. Uh-oh. Throw that down one, and Semiij with the air escapes has not had to come off his clash yet. He's come off of 4 sticks of butter, though. That's a Paula Deen recipe right there. Oh my goodness, the cat dash!
No, that 4-3 actually hit. I can't even push block. 8.09 health remaining. He's not going to hold. Okay, there it is, a down 2.
What a mind game at the end there. Semiij waiting for the very last frame of the cancel frames that Kombat could have meter burned it and then down 2'd. That was clutch.
Great composure by Semiij to hold that there, because if that meter burn, had it hit, we might be looking at Semiij going to lose. And it was just great for him to just sit there and be patient and just block and just down 2. Knew exactly what his button was. He's got a game.
Our hearts racing tonight, guys. These are so tense.
What a cross up there.
And I love, the last time we saw them play, we talked about how Kombat kind of wasn't playing like his normal self, mobility-wise, and just didn't look comfortable, but it's a different story today.
Absolutely different story. And you know what? He's playing fearless, and that's what I like about this. He came in tonight saying, you know what? I'm not going to lose and have regrets. I'm going to do everything I want to do. If I lose, oh well, at least I put it all out there.
With punish and the scaling on those interactables non-existent as he gets 400 meaty damage there. Plus frames, Semiij showing some respect. Beautiful down 2 reaction. Kombat has been getting away a lot with the air dashes in. And just like that, Semiij has a nice little lead here. This is the lead he had before, and he was able to take a little bit of damage off Kombat in the situation. And here we go. Semiij.exe, download starting, baby. I think if he gets this game, it just might be complete.
Yeah, if Semiij takes this game, I think it's a huge. It's going to destroy Kombat's confidence going into that game number 5. Kombat really, he's not playing the same game, mostly because Semiij has all the right reads and not letting Kombat do anything. Nice throw. Is it going to reverse? Yes. Plus frames.
It looked like he was going to go for possibly a forward 3. He's trying to bait a throw with that forward walk, it looked like. But went for the low, and Semiij's ready for it.
Whoa!
Whoa! There was, oh!
What a conversion! Yo, hold on! Wait a minute! He's got level 3, but he activated it at the wrong time, and he's going to have to clash, and it's gone.
Never back me into a corner.
Kombat on 5 hit points.
No way!
No! Semiij is going to losers!
Walking right into the molten trap! Game over! Blouses! Kombat sends out the losers!
Kombat going to winners finals. Jesus Christ. Do you think was that reactionary, or did he know that meter burn roll was coming? Or did you think he expected cat dash or what? He expected something. There is no reason other than just knowing or reacting that Semiij was going to put himself right in front of him. That was pretty ridiculous. That was the read of all reads. That was the read of the night. That was crazy.
Is my response to that. Amazing.
I don't even know.
Kombat sends Semiij to losers.
The number 1 seed.
And he is now in winners finals. Just like that. Sends both Kombat, sends Kombat. He sent Dragon and Semiij down there. He's only lost 1 game tonight so far.
What kind of statement is that? You send Evo champion, War of the Gods Season 1 champion, and Injustice 2 world champion, Dragon, down to losers. And then the next time you send Semiij, the points leader, the number 1 seed.
The program. The program that's written in digital code not to lose.
That's actually astounding. Kombat has to feel really confident
came in like a virus and corrupted that file.
That's what yeah. What was that in game number 2?
Yep.
File corrupted. Semiij, you may not see Semiij in the chat because his whole thing is just destroyed. Who we got coming up next? SylverRye versus Tweedy.
Oh my goodness! Do you know what that sets up in losers, ladies and gentlemen at home? It sets up Semiij versus Rewind.
No way. Yes, it. All right, there can only be one. There can only be one.
There can be only one.
Semiij and Rewind, obviously, probably a high percentage are the favorites coming into this finale. Probably more so Semiij than Rewind, maybe slightly. But Semiij and Rewind have to go against each other, so one of them, it's a team kill. That doesn't even matter right now. That's the number 1 and 2 seed.
It wouldn't be a War of the Gods event without a noble team kill. It's just mandatory at this point. Coming up next, we've got SylverRye versus Tweedy. Another epic matchup. 65%, 65.52% win percentage for SylverRye, 68.45 for Tweedy. Tweedy a little bit of an edge there. Tweedy, the number 3 seed coming into this bad boy.
Yes, sir.
Will he be the next victim of seeds to fall?
I can't even make predictions at this point anymore. Kombat has thrown a rift into this thing, but these two are pretty evenly matched. As you said, 65% win percentage for SylverRye and 68% for Tweedy. They've both played. Tweedy's played a little bit more games, but they're pretty close. I mean, 190 and 217, both 100 losses even. So this is going to be very interesting. SylverRye has already had to go against Rewind.
Yep.
And they came into that as a tie, 1-1. Each of them had taken a game off of each other in the season. Now with these two coming in, really evenly matched, it's going to be another really good matchup.
And how good does SylverRye have to be feeling after that reverse 3-0 with Batman?
With Batman.
With Batman.
Is he going to put the suit on, though? Is he going to show us up again, or is he going to come in classic?
He's
going to Hellboy.
He's coming straight in with Hellboy.
All right. And we've seen this matchup, Hellboy and Superman. Hellboy.
Look at the chest piece by Superman as well. Come here with the God skin. This is a Kryptonian.
Tweedy he did pick the God skin earlier, and that's the first time I think we've really ever seen him pick that.
Yeah, that's an excellent chest piece on him.
I missed the chest piece.
That's what's great about War of the Gods over offline events. Not to toot our own horn, but people are able to pick the characters that they've built themselves on War of the Gods, on online events in general, and that's something unique.
That's one of my favorite parts about the whole thing. just to see the creativity and kind of the style of these players and what they pick their characters to wear.
Yeah, and you know, it kind of builds, it adds a little bit to it, because you know, you look at Forever King with Batman, you think of, you know, his favorite is that white and red.
White and red,
That's Forever King Batman.
That's serious.
Like you have to
time.
build your own brand in game as well.
Right.
Illusions with the noble colored green arrow.
I
Little
respect
things
that.
like that.
Yes, sir. Ooh, what an air grab by SylverRye. Get out of the sky, young sir.
Oh, I think he was going for some optimals there and did not get it. But what a start here.
SylverRye not scared to challenge.
And able to switch back and forth just like that. Hellboy and Batman. Signs of a top player right there.
No interrupt.
He was traded up, so I don't think he had the confidence to do it with normals. Maybe he's used to doing it with a back three and didn't want to risk it with that trade being out.
I'm not sure exactly what Hellboy's, you know, if he's got any standing normals that are worth that interrupt. His 6 frame, you know, being that air grab, so I don't know, but definitely got Tweedy's throwing that at a lot. The meter burn laser. Laser plus.
Oh, yeah, he blocked that heat sap. That's update the office. A lot of chip damage. Good meter build coming up from downtown. I think you may have seen the startup of it and let that low rip.
Nice 4-2-3 by Tweedy. Should close out the first health bar. It does, and able to build some meter.
No more Mr. Boy Scout.
Wow. What a slap to the face by SylverRye. Coming in again.
Oh my!
That was a huge whip punish.
You know how this ends.
I am so over this crap.
I love watching these players just stare at things with right in front of their faces. You know, just walk out of the range of that back three and just you know what? I'm good. I'm good. Here's a punish for you. In the corner we go. This is where comebacks happen. With this character, it's gonna force a clash.
Maybe you are a monster.
Bad idea to tick me off.
All right.
SylverRye coming in.
Excellent blocks by Tweedy. SylverRye loves going for the low there at the end of matches. He might be playing the mind game. There's the low pound.
And this is rough for Tweedy right now because he knows he can't really zone. That pistol is so good. It really keeps Superman in check. But what a forward 2-3. Gonna burn the bar. Back three, he's still traded up, gets a little bit more damage, almost 500. And what a whip.
He did not
He could have just cashed out.
He could have killed him.
Don't let that come back to bite you, SylverRye. Tweedy gonna take the first game. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Now you got to get into the mind of SylverRye. That's a brain fart. I think he told himself that Tweedy had a wager. That's why he single hit and activated the trade.
Okay.
Now, if that's what actually happened, I can't say. I'm making a hypothesis over here.
I feel like both the clashes were already gone. I didn't even check clashes, to be honest. I just thought that was definitely going to be the kill, and then it didn't happen. SylverRye switching over to Batman. And such a close game, that first one. I'm very surprised. Yo!
Double
mid screens? Okay. What a parry.
Oof. I don't think I've ever seen a Superman player wake up laser before. I'm glad it got beat out.
I don't think so either. A good conversion here by SylverRye. Burning the bar.
Ooh, got him with some old school jump 2 cross-up mix.
Landed straight on top of Tweedy's head.
Ooh,
that upward battering actually caught him up there.
So Hellboy was the key to SylverRye's success during the regular season. But here in the finale, is it Batman? Is it Bats?
I mean, he's already picked Batman and got the reverse 3-0.
And looking good here. Well, this is onslaught time.
And that's another thing. Batman is going to be able to interrupt that meter burn laser that Tweedy just continues to throw out there and gets free pressure off of.
Another comeback in the bags for Tweedy. Just on the first bar, felt alone.
And he actually interrupted. I think he had a trait bat.
Yep.
Just threw it out there.
And he caught it before the first one even came out. So there's a gap right there. Will be 2 gaps. Well, yeah. I'm not too sure who can expose that first one if there is one. But with Batman, all you gotta do is mash one button for that bad boy to come out.
Just mash 4 and block. Get 15% back. It's not going to be enough to even things out.
And that's gone. And
these upward batterings from SylverRye have just been clutch.
Beautiful jump. What a punish, too!
Not very often you see those lasers punished. Tweedy not committing to the full string, but does. Picks it up, restand, coming in for the. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
That all came in front, and that one again.
T-Rex limbs. Not like this.
SylverRye's going to be kicking himself if he doesn't win this match, especially after those 2 drops.
Now, wow. 1 and 2 seed are down. The 3 seed here, Tweedy. If he gets this win, he faces Kombat, who he has a great record against for grand finals. But SylverRye is going to say, it ain't over yet.
Not the magic word, baby. Tied 1-1. And as you mentioned, going back to his day 1 character, Batman.
Saving him. Again.
Yeah, again. You know what? I mean, if it works, man, it works.
Starfire.
Ooh.
Stick to it. We getting the Bruce Wayne or we getting the Batman suit? Okay, we're just getting. Ooh, whoa. Yo, we are getting Bruce Wayne. Why did it switch 5 times?
Okay.
The mix-ups.
Rye does have some sick Batman gear. Some of the newer gear. Oh, it's amazing.
Have you seen the pictures he's posted?
Yeah, there's some stuff where he looks like an actual knight, like Dark Knight, where the helmet's kind of tall and extended. Where's that one at? But boy, Bruce out here.
Ooh.
Taking Starfire for a date out here.
I'm telling you, man. Bruce Wayne's showing all of us up.
Great suit. Oh. It's so hard to stop. That jump through wants to become active. I'm not too sure. Batman's down too, and it just got shut down. So I got answered right in front of my face. Into the corner we go. And Tweedy, Starfire, which we like to talk about the combo.
No, good with punish.
We like to talk about how players sometimes like to find similar tools in characters in multiple games, and this is a character for Tweedy that has similar tools in mind games to what he was like with Possessed Kenshi, with meter burn and non-meter burning special moves, stagger, wake up or not wake up. A lot of great mind games there.
And good projectiles, good zoning, especially against. I'm not too sure about this matchup, how Batman does against Starfire, but it doesn't seem too lopsided.
But if Tweedy wins this match, you know,
whoa,
as an Imperator comes out for SylverRye, SylverRye is going to be going to Hellboy, which a lot of Starfire players like to say this is a rough day at the office, but Tweedy, I think last couple times we saw him play Hellboy, was really good with the back 2 anti-airs.
Yes.
Full combos, baby.
Yes, that back 2. I think he probably got 5 or 6 in just one match. That should close out that first health bar. Has the damage been done, though? SylverRye does still have a clash. 355 hit points remaining. Has no meter. Tweedy kind of still, even though he's in the corner, Tweedy in control right now.
I mean, look at the suit. It's already dirty. Bruce can't be happy. And he needs to come back right now. The flip gonna do it for Tweedy, though. Wager doesn't even matter. And sometimes Tweedy, when he's being pressured, he doesn't care. Because that's safe. He'll just do it.
Just do
Reversal. And the startup, it moves her out of so many, like,
weird.
Yeah, so like it can expose gaps beautifully. And
we've actually seen
really
him do it
that.
as a reversal and pressure and stuff, because she just goes out and comes back in.
I really like his use of that as well. Again, keeping the opponent guessing.
Is that a new shader? That doesn't look familiar right there.
Oh, on Starfire?
Yeah.
The noble colors?
I didn't even notice. I just saw the yellow. I thought it was red too.
Begin.
That black and gold. Hashtag stay noble out there.
Let's go. You know, these noble players, Illusions, Tweedy, always got the noble colors on deck. I like it.
I see what you're doing.
There was the back two. It whiffed though. SylverRye was all over it. And what a ground pound.
Mix up. Low pound, will it cancel it? Or not. And there we go. Just
what a counter poke.
Just reversal with it, baby. Very rarely is there a downside to doing that. And almost no one can shut it down completely.
Semiij has been really the only one to consistently shut that wake-up game down. What a back two. Good damage off of it, though, but SylverRye with that meter burn back 3 takes a hit. Down 1, floats, crosses him up.
Start by SylverRye. Going to game number 5. If it does, again, counter pick war is what it's all about. We may see the Kryptonian for the final dance. But it's still a long road. Again, the king of comebacks before our eyes. Jumps
in, saw that back 2. Tweedy threw it out there on a read. A lot of drops here by SylverRye.
By Tamaran's fire.
That crap's getting old.
Whew. What a hold.
Did you see him just hold it there and say, I dare you to move.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Your move, punk.
Right in the face.
Ooh, trying to bait an anti-air attempt there too. Trying to bait that back two out, or possibly even the DP.
Meter burns it. That is chip damage.
Toasty, as they say.
SylverRye in the driver's seat.
Alright. Starfire, who's not known for big comeback factors.
Yeah, that's her weakest point, I would say.
Oh no.
You're a slippery one.
Even Trigon couldn't take my heat.
I wonder what he hit there. SylverRye just kind of walking backwards. Maybe he finally decided to take a step forward and press the button. But that was a raw back three.
Wow!
Nice block. And he has no more meter. That's the only downside that I see for
SylverRye does still have a bar. He's got that push block and he used it.
all of a
Just
sudden.
look at all this
Yes,
adding
Max!
up. Yo,
What
and leap
cancel!
into a throw.
That was sexy right there.
Tweedy probably waiting to see the block on the low pound, which happened just a second ago, and it never came, and then he respected too much. Got thrown. Too late, the tech. SylverRye up. Oh, no. Wait, this is a game number 5.
This is a game number 5.
Let's go.
For winners finals, who amongst these men is going to go to meet Kombat in the winners finals?
Oh, my God.
Superman.
That was such a good mix-up at the end. The mind game. And here we go. We're back to square one, like most counter-pick wars end up.
Yep. Like,
It's a circle.
Prison.
this has happened. I wish we had a stat on how many times this has actually happened on War of the Gods, because you're right. It happens all the time. We started with this matchup, then deviated to a couple other ones, and now we're back here for the very last game. Hellboy versus Superman, SylverRye versus Tweedy. Who is going to go to face Emperor Kombat in winners finals?
Big Dammy here to start us off. From the demon himself, Ananunurama. It's a load to open up.
Oh my
Him already, and everything working for SylverRye all of a sudden.
Back 3. Pushing to the corner, and he wake-ups. Looked like he respected it.
Everything going right. Can do no wrong. He is keeping Tweedy guessing every time that he does a leap. Every time he gets close to him. Not even getting to play the game. Might as well eject this.
Well, we'll see. Tweedy known for the damage he can put out there, especially if he trades up. SylverRye just kind of throwing it down one out there.
What a conversion.
Tweedy hasn't really got to do anything so far. It looked like he was mounting a comeback, but lost that momentum. The very last hit of that 4-2-3. Traded up. Coming in with the wake up, no good. Meter burn rolls in. Tweedy just wants to get in and hit you.
You savage. You see that upshot in the middle of all that? That was the meatiest jump.
Actually, I actually didn't see it. That's my bad.
Ooh,
What a down 2, the trade.
one more hit is all that SylverRye needs to take this match, to put another top seed in losers, and to meet Kombat in winners finals. And the upshot's gonna do it. SylverRye coming back to life, winning the counter pick war. Tweedy taking game number 1. SylverRye not phased whatsoever. Going to bats, coming back to Hellboy, and he is going to winners finals, where he's guaranteed top 3 tonight.
As you mentioned, the top 4, right? Semiij, Rewind, Kombat, and Tweedy. Actually, let me say them in order. Semiij, Rewind, Tweedy, and Kombat. Kombat's still in winners. This is nuts.
Yes, he is.
This is actually pretty nuts.
Your top 3 seeds in losers.
Can you and number 1 and number 2 are about to have to go against each other.
Yes. In the second round of losers.
I would have never thought, man. This is nuts.
And
There
so,
it is.
And so with that loss, Tweedy goes down to face Dragon. Now, in that, I'm fathoming this with you guys for a second. Look at that losers bracket. Tweedy, Dragon, Semiij, Rewind is usually the winner's side of top 8.
Yeah. That's the end. Wow.
Yeah.
Top 4 in points right there. Aside, I mean, Kombat's still in winners, but if we're talking everybody in losers, that's your top guys down there.
Yeah, that's just insane. What? They have to face. 2 of them are going home. right now.
Right now.
And 2 of them still have a long road ahead because one of them is going home after that immediately.
Right, they're going to have to face each other anyway.
So 3 of them are gone no matter what.
This is anybody.
That is savage. That's the definition of savage. If you look up the urban definition, or urban dictionary definition of savage, it's all the top seeds having to kill each other.
It's literally that bracket.
It's literally that bracket. You just take a picture of losers.
I would have never predicted this, to be honest. Like,
Same.
this is really turned around in a place where I didn't think it was going to go. So this is this is very entertaining right now. Just how this thing has turned around. So up next, we're going to have it. Noble team kill. Number 1 and number 2 in points. Rewind versus Semiij, both on Noble. You see right here, these 2 have went back-to-back all season. Rewind's been the only one to beat Semiij in grand finals and take a couple weeks of War of the Gods in regular season play. But the winning percentage goes to Semiij, just slightly, 78.16 winning percentage. Just about the same amount of games, 297 to 269. And Rewind, a lot more losses than Semiij, 107 to 83. But the amount of games, look at that, 376 and 380. These 2 have been on the grind all season. They've both signed up every week. They've both shown up every week. They've both made it pretty. I mean, Semiij obviously taken so many weeks of War of the Gods, but they've both made it so far in the bracket every single week. But this is it, man. One of them's going home. Who's it going to be?
Let's find out. We're getting the matchup, and we have already seen Semiij fall to Firestorm tonight. And Rewind's not going to play that mind game. He's going with the mirror. He's beaten. He's won it before, and I think he's doing it behind the mindset of he probably hasn't done it in a while. So I think he's going to try to catch Semiij off guard here because
Semiij did pick up on it.
Yes, Semiij did pick up on it, but that was quite a few weeks ago.
Right.
Let's get into this Catwoman mirror between Rewind and Semiij. Someone's going home.
That back 2 right there was so good.
Let's see some Catwoman emotes in the chat.
Yeah, just throw out the Selena Kyles.
From all the supporters in the chat. Supporters means that you've been watching a certain percentage of the broadcast the past 30 days, so shout out to all you supporters.
That means you have no life like us.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
What an evasion there by Semiij. Rewind right now, sitting so pretty, so much health on his first health bar. If he can open up Semiij one good time.
And this is
so many whiffs, Jesus!
And this is the Semiij versus Rewind match. A lot of whiff punishing, very slow. They're looking for them to whiff punish just like that, and they're always going to go for the whiff punishes. And you see a lot of whiff punish attempts that go whiff punished, and it just
goes back and forth. Nobody gets hit. Just a bunch of whiffs back and forth.
The meta game between these 2 is like ogres and like onions. It has layers.
I respect that analogy, Aquaman.
You're welcome. Using the interactable, that's definitely Semiij right there. Every time he's close to the interactable that has mobility, he knows when and where to use it. He's even baiting them right there, tempting him.
Jumping in. Look at all this interactable use.
He's all over the place. Not a power character on screen. This is a jungle gym for these guys.
Yeah, and you can't get rid of them. The Balls of Atlantis, they're going to be there as long as you're on this side of the stage.
Woo! We're punishing it down 1. Jeez.
We're not even out of the first health bar, and we're at 138 seconds.
Okay.
But we might just... Oh, no, the drop. And a wake-up throw.
Again, no health bar disappeared. We're at 130 seconds already. Jeez. Oh, my goodness.
So many throws.
How these guys are playing the game is unbelievable because there's very little blocking. It's all mobility and kind of like looking
spacing and a bunch of whiffs going for whiffs.
At weird ranges, they're scouting buttons, and sometimes they'll throw the button first. It's scary. Like when people don't block in this game, I cringe inside. But it works. So,
I mean, like we heard, like, why are you blocking? You're not trying to build meter, bro?
Yep.
That's how you do it.
We're approaching 100 seconds left on the clock.
Rewind sitting really good right now. Semiij is the one that's going to have to play catch-up.
Oh my goodness, Rewind catching him out of the air with that back 2 that time around. And I love how he got the early lead and he was able to hold on to it. Should have expected that. Another one! 4 bars are gone for Semiij right there.
Those down 2s were so good, forcing Semiij off all that meter for the air tech.
That's the second time we've seen that tonight where Semiij, in full panic, came off all 4 bars back-to-back with 2 air escapes, and actually did not pay off both times.
Right. And 2 raw jump-ins right there back-to-back. He spent all 4 bars in the matter of about 5 seconds.
Is Semiij shook right now? He said, holy crap, he just beat me in a Catwoman. He has his Ivy. Who he's beaten Semiij with before? Oh,
our
man.
first Ivy for tonight.
I would say I spoke too soon, but you know what? Calls it like I sees it.
No, we don't have any Ivies behind us, I was going to say.
Yo, Aquaman. I saw Aquaman for a second. What's up, buddy?
You saw Aquaman behind me, but he's gone now.
All right. Ooh, come on. Come on, Semiij. Give us some hype. Where's the Ivy?
Go with the Ivy. Oh,
all right, we're sticking out with the Catwoman mirror. Catwoman emotes on deck. Semiij.exe.
Fighters approaching
program
Arkham Asylum.
It needs some work tonight.
It's sparking.
Yep.
It's still kind of there,
Whoa!
but not quite.
Whoa.
What?
Begin.
Better calm down. Sparking.
Yo.
That's a damage booster getting health back. You need to calm down, buddy.
Not like that. It's barely hanging in there. It's hanging on by a thread.
You can cancel your
Canceling overheads
you
and
can cancel
mix-ups.
your 2M with that bad boy. I forgot the actual notation for that. 6M. My bad. Anyways, back into the matchup. Early read by Semiij coming up to jump 1. And now in the corner, is Rewind going to have the balls to wake up here? Oh, he's going to eat the mix. Excellent health lead by Semiij, and a beautiful whip punish. Back 2 versus back 2 in this matchup. It's gorgeous to watch sometimes.
That's one of my favorite normals. I love me a good mid, Aquaman. I love a good mid.
I do too. Back when they were 9 frames and an actual mid, I used to love them too, Echo.
I had an 8-framer, but it went absolutely nowhere. It was just the length of an elbow. That was it. Was it plus? Off the cancel, it was plus.
Anyways, back into the matchup. Another back 2 by Semiij doing the work for him over here.
Ooh, Semiij is starting this thing off very strong.
It figures my identity gets stolen. Karma's a beast.
And actually surprising, Rewind doesn't have the demon shader. That's what he would usually roll with if he picked Catwoman. Oh, what an interrupt.
Tying things up, Rewind, he was... Semiij was kind of doing a Rewind, what he did to him in the game number 1, which was he had a little bit of a health lead, and he just maintained throughout the entire rest of the side. Was about to get there swinging.
That's what I want to see. Just absolutely swing. Neutral. Just cat dash. Not really. 3-3. No challenge. Good block by Rewind in the back 2 and commits into the cat dash. That's what I'm talking about. Get the damage. 400. Wake up. Woo! Back 3. Semiij coming in. Drops the combo. Jump 2. Good blocks by Rewind. And the check with the down 1. Is Semiij going to be sent home? Semiij's got to get on the board. He can't go down 2 games. Not in this situation.
All of these trades are not in Semiij's favor, and Rewind has to keep it single hitting from here on out, or try to swing with a medium back 3. Something.
Yo, armor for armor.
Rewind. Sorry, Semiij staying alive here. The jump in.
Jump 1.
Scurry away.
Barely alive. Yo, who got it? No.
The DP. It traded, and Semiij still lost. 2-0 for Rewind. Oh my goodness. Oh my stars.
All I could do was just put my head down in that. This is it.
Again, headlines coming into this. Semiij been here before. Points leader won 50,000 weeks in a row.
That's accurate.
But it doesn't matter tonight.
No, none of that matters.
None of it matters.
You're with everybody else now. It doesn't matter what seed you came in with.
All it takes is one bad night. That's all it
Fighters
takes.
approaching Gorilla City.
Semiij can't lose another game. If Semiij loses another game, Rewind send them packing. Here we go.
Number 3, 2-0 lead for Rewind. Can he beat him in the mirror again? It's been a while.
See, now if he would have tried Ivy, here's where the counter pick stuff. If he would have picked Ivy and actually won, then he would have been, he would have had a game. He could have switched again had he lost the next one.
Or, on top of that, he could have picked Ivy, seen how it went.
And would
have found himself in the same position where he goes, okay, it didn't work out.
Back to Catwoman.
I still have a game to play with.
But now, He's stuck. There's no way he would have picked Ivy in this situation because, you know, Ivy has a lot more losing matchups than Catwoman does, and that's a little bit harder, especially going against Rewind, one of these guys that plays almost every character in the game, and probably characters we don't even know is in the game. Semiij slightly down in health, and you see how much this game has slowed down. Yo, a raw background bounce.
Ooh, swinging with the ivory.
And it missed.
Doesn't get a hit.
Swinging for the home run, the back two.
All right, wow, look at how much respect these guys have for each other. And Semiij might even, I can't tell in this stage of the match if he's going to slow down or speed up.
He kind of spurting a little bit, like he'll be patient, and then he just absolutely comes in once he finds his opening. And that's a good punish on that cat dash. He's going to have to meet her. Ooh, he's okay.
Beautiful conversion. Semiij is staying alive. He's booting up. Semiij.exe.
He's got the engineers in there trying to fix it, put everything back together.
Everyone that's behind Semiij, all his fans, everyone in the back, the developers, the admins that are controlling the program from home, trying to figure out what's wrong tonight. But he is starting to gain a little bit of a health lead here. That's the one thing that he has not had in the set with Rewind is a hefty health lead. He's able to, you know, start to run away with things. That's just right now. He's able to open up Rewind cleanly. It's been a while.
I can't be tamed.
Rewind gonna spin two. Semiij still sitting really pretty. Gets caught by that whip trip. Whip trip again.
And this is where they found themselves in I think both matches. And Rewind, from this point, you're looking at, you're like, okay, Semiij has a wager. He hasn't even got to like use it.
No.
Rewind is just single hitting this man to death. And that's why these matches are coming down so close to a timeout. Look at that timer. We're already about to hit below 100 seconds again.
He got caught by that old school overhead. Trying to launch down one afterwards. Rewind having to take all this chip, and Semiij right now with 4 bars of meter. Yo, can we get the Selena Super?
He does have it, and it on any kind of hiccup from might kill at this point. That's going to be a punish. Does come off the wager.
You broke into a parallel universe for the biggest score of all time.
How many bars? 2 bars here?
Yes, sir. 25% back. Rewind didn't spend any, didn't contest at all. And now they're both sitting at 2 bars. Actually, Rewind just built a 3rd one. So many whip trips out in the neutral. Good blocks.
Oh my goodness.
There's so many.
Whip footsies now. And ooh, the timer's gonna get a 60 seconds.
Ooh, what a jump too, and tried to
conversion.
cat dash off of that too.
Now 1 minute on the clock. Easy hit confirmed here by Rewind.
Wait a minute. Actually, Semiij is in a pretty bad spot right now. Has Semiij lost? Not like this. He doesn't have a clash. Under 100 hit points. How much is this going to do? 47 hit points remaining. All this chip. 12 hit points.
Oh, Rewind! And just like that, Rewind. 3-2, nothing. Over Semiij, he is out of the finale.
Yo, can we cut the break? We're going to need a break.
This
is too much.
Can you believe it?
I cannot believe it. This Semiij, our #1 seed is gone.
He's out. And coming up next, Dragon versus Tweedy. And one of them will also be going home tonight. This is not an easy bracket, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's not. I'm trying to. I'm just trying to
fathom,
digest
what
just
happened.
Yeah, Catwoman Mirror, and you know, it's not just that Semiij lost, but it was a 3-0. And I just
Semiij only won 1 game tonight.
Holy cow!
Ooh.
Holy man! And just look at this here: Allegiance Dragon, 66 winning percentage, 132 wins, 67 losses, and 199 matches played. Noble Tweedy, 68.45 win percentage, 217 games, or 217 wins, 100 losses, and 317 matches played. There's a huge difference as far as matches played goes. But the winning percentage, pretty close.
Yeah, Dragon showed up, got some points, and was like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah, we haven't seen him for at least 3 weeks.
Yeah, I believe since it may have been more than 3 weeks. I think it was like week 8 or week 9, maybe even week 7.
Yeah, it's been a while. Just don't.
I thought about it.
I know, because it came to my head, and I was like, "That's an awkward thing."
But I'm good. I've exorcised the demons. They're out of me. They're out of me.
All right, good. All right, Starfire versus Black Adam, Dragon versus Tweedy. Who's going to go on to face Rewind?
And losers semis.
Losers semis.
Yeah, this is quarters to set it. It looked like Tweedy had a great initial read, but didn't come down with any kind of normal to jump 3. Definitely would have got a conversion, and maybe even a background bounce if he'd have followed up correctly. Right to full screen. Jeez.
It's one of our favorite background bounces with Two-Face back there. We're still, after this long, trying to set the man free.
So much chip. Tweedy probably perfectly fine with these trades. Oh! Not the meter burn lightning. I like getting trading except meter burn lightning.
Yeah, that meter burn lightning hurts.
It's like, hey man, I'm trying to my feet! And then a quarter of your health is gone. This has been a slow full screen footsie game. Zoning, the return of it, Injustice 2.
I'm actually surprised that Dragon's just getting hit by all of this chip on hit, trades. All of it's in Tweedy's favor because he has the health lead. And what a reversal. Put himself in the corner.
Oh, trying to hit him with a toilet. The disrespect. But Dragon does have him cornered. All right, here we go. Beautiful cross up, down to attempt by Tweedy. He hasn't even tried to anti this man yet, and the first time getting punished for it. He's had beautiful blocks. I don't see why he would try that this late in the game. Here we go.
Tweedy tried to hit a button there after that wake up, but a down 1 into the trait, and all of a sudden, we had a little fight there up close, but now we're back to mid screen, backing up his Dragon.
Oh man, look at the aggressiveness by Tweedy. I like it here. Oh my!
Double down 2 by Tweedy gets caught.
For contact, I will prevail.
He may have to look for a different answer. The down 2's not cutting it.
Yeah, that down 2, it's a weird one.
Ooh, this is so much
all
chip,
this
Dragon.
chip, Dragon, you got to do something, sir.
Oh,
tried to jump. The regular projectile from Tweedy, not scared one bit, no matter how much health he has. Takes the very first game off of Season 1 champion Dragon.
Well, folks, if you guys are just now tuning in, I'm gonna quote the great Tom Brady here. The mustard is off the hot dog. So many upsets tonight, but again, you have to do you have to do the hand into the hand thing. That's the Brady method because it's so much emphasis and his body leans forward. You know, you got to do that. That's the Tom Brady. So I have to give some shouts to that man. But the mustard really is off the hot dog tonight because upsets galore.
This thing has just kind of crumbled and turned into something none of us expected. Now we're really wondering who's about to win this thing. The man that we've seen win the majority of Season 2 weeks is out of here.
Can Tweedy pull off what would I think on paper be another upset if I'm being honest with you. Even though Tweedy is the higher seed here, Dragon, world champion. That status alone puts a target on you.
All this chip adding up. Dragon seemingly not having an answer, but the jump in is going to be the answer for that situation. Not enough to kill. Activates the trait, but gets hit by the overhead in the hair flip.
Oh, and another one.
Dragon just trying to throw anything out. Gets that black magic off in time.
Full screen. It seems like Starfire's a poison character over here, doing dot damage.
I'm telling you, man.
This ship is ridiculous. And it adds up, and Tweedy gonna tie us up here. And this is where he wants to be. He's perfectly fine, content being this full screen.
That's why Starfire has such a hard time. If she loses that health lead, she can't do this to catch up. She has to come in.
That's right. She has to muster it. I'm just kidding.
Here we go.
Oh God, I'm on fire tonight.
Why resist the inevitable?
I don't submit to tyrants.
4 bars. Dragon has it. His Smoker gonna spin 2, but only get 15% back. Tweedy did challenge.
Something else to look out for in this matchup. Will Starfire pop off during a wager and respect his warrior skills? Or will she not respect it tonight and the true mix-up?
I don't think we've heard that line from her tonight.
Chip damage. Oh no. The mix off forward 2. And we're coming out to the wire. Look at that chip.
Ooh, and just when he decided to jump, 12 hit points remaining. Tweedy with the lead. Whoa, the dash in. Tweedy did not check him, and he gets opened up. Back three, forward three, unclashable ender. Beats out the wake up. Oh no! Avoids it. Dive kick.
And if Dragon would have, I'm not too sure if you'd have done a flick of the wrist, if you'd have called trait, if 2 orbs, I think 2 orbs may have done it. If it would have, I'm not too sure. Oh my goodness, I'm not too sure if trait would have saved him there. Oh, that was just a scramble of a lifetime.
Heartbreaker, man.
2-0 Tweedy. Upset alert.
Now, I have to say it, though. We've seen this already tonight with the reverse 3-0s and the comebacks and all that good stuff. But, man, that one's a heartbreaker, what just happened.
How many of you are as done as we are?
I'm pretty done. Yeah. You know,
yeah, I'm
pretty nuts,
I'm about as done as a SylverRye steak right now.
Oh, my God. Cut it! We got to start this thing over.
Such a good reference. Back into the matchup we go as Tweedy is trying to finish off this matchup right now.
Jesus, man.
Almost died on the inside there. Anyways, ooh, another anti here. How many times is Dragon gonna jump into these projectiles and eat them here full screen? Dragon getting a little bit just desserts there with that trait projectile doing 200 damage, which is about an EX lightning bolt.
Dragon caught there trying to do the black magic, trying to catch a recovery of that jump, but got blown up by that trait. Tweedy's sitting so pretty right now. That's all he's got to do is just sit back. Yes. He can take these trades even if he wants.
And Dragon, if I count him up, I think we're to double digits how many projectiles he's eaten to the face trying to approach.
Whew. Is Starfire the answer to Dragon?
I saw the chat talking about how this is an annoying matchup for Black Adam, which is very interesting.
Really?
Because we don't get to see it too often.
I didn't know that, yeah. Okay, blocks the overhead.
Barely out.
Yeah.
He stayed outside of that back 2 range long enough, but still couldn't punish. What a recovery frame. I don't know.
They're non-existent, man. Sometimes. Burns the bar, keeps it as a mid. And that's what she has to do, is burn that bar for all that shit.
You defy the gods.
Even Trigon couldn't take my heat.
Ooh. More chip. That's all Tweedy wants. Every time he sees Dragon block something, Tweedy's going.
Exactly, and Dragon can't enforce his projectiles because he can't take these trades. Meter burns the dive kick, goes with the overhead, good blocks by Tweedy. Tries to use the reversal. Maybe tried it again, but Dragon beats it out. Crosses up. Yo, it just went the right way. It auto-corrected, I have no idea.
But
Tweedy.
It worked, and Tweedy, the 3-0 echo.
Starfire
Ridiculous.
wins.
What is tonight? What is the finale?
Tweedy at one time this season said, "Keep your hands off my Grebnax," or however it's pronounced. And I think that's exactly what he just told Dragon. Dragon, out of here. It's gonna be Rewind versus Tweedy, and losers
semis. Our second noble team kill of the night. And the last, as they're the last 2 remaining noble members, and then after that, we will have winners finals and then losers finals.
Yeah,
coming up. So don't go anywhere, guys. We will be. I think we're going right into it. Next up is actually we're gonna do Tweedy Rewind, and then winners finals and then losers finals.
There we go.
But yeah, we're going right into it. Here we go. Rewind versus Tweedy. Give me 1 second.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I think for now we are going to take a short break.
We are.
And then we will be right back with loser semifinals. Noble Rewind versus Noble Tweedy.
Don't go anywhere because they're giving away a lot of source crystals in that chat. And if you do win, respond in the chat within 30 seconds, and then War will whisper you Well, what you need to do, which is email support@stream.me to all you winners of the Source Crystals. And they've given out about 100 of them in the middle of all the matches. So
Already?
It's ridiculous.
I'm missing a lot,
I'm just seeing waves of codes being given out. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back with some more
getting on there.
Season
Y'all better
2
be quick.
finale of War of the Gods.
Welcome back, everybody, to the War of the Gods Season 2 finale, where we're in loser semis, Noble Rewind versus Noble Tweedy. Coming up to find out who's going to losers finals. And going by tonight, I have no idea what is going to happen. I'm not putting any predictions out there because anytime we think anything, everything else happens.
Yes.
There's just no telling what's going to happen, who's going to walk out of this thing as the winner. But we're about to find out between Tweedy and Rewind who's going to take it and move on. Somebody's about to go home.
Let's find out. Rewind, Tweedy. Your number 2 and number 3 seed having to face each other early here in losers.
And by the way, in case you're just tuning in, I hate that you missed it, but Semiij is not here anymore, and that's our points leader coming into this finale. He's out of here. And as Aquaman said, the number 2 and 3 in points are about to face off right now.
And one of them is going to be out of here.
One of them is going to be out of here.
Here we go. Firestorm versus Starfire. And this is just for a shot at whoever loses winners finals, which is SylverRye in Kombat. And normally, again, in a normal bracket, it's reversed. So we're actually in a bizarro world. All the top seeds are down here at the bottom.
We're literally in a multiverse right now.
They're killing each other.
Right now, Tweedy with the help lead, just trying to keep Rewind out, catch them with that back 2. Jumping in, pushing Tweedy to the corner, plus frames. Tweedy doesn't even care.
And so best case scenario for Tweedy here, if he is able to actually overcome this matchup, overcome Rewind's Firestorm, which is going to be detrimentally hard. I just used that word wrong. I don't even care. But anyways, if he's able to overcome this, he will have had, you know, the warm-up for the possibility of combat,
right,
losing the next set. And that's kind of best case scenario for him, but Rewind able to bring it right back. Hasn't even used that level 3 trait yet.
And that's everything right now. If Rewind can just keep chipping away at Tweedy's health bar.
I am a lover and a fighter.
Tweedy's sitting on almost 4 bars.
Get back to
right
full
there.
screen.
Yes,
Don't try
sir.
to air dash at me, young man.
Don't even try.
What the hell?
That trait is a full screen everything button.
Have enough there. Some plus frames, and Rewind knew.
Tweedy's already done it once. Tweedy already did it once and it worked. And it got him out of the corner as well.
Let us end this.
Why? Can't take the heat?
Rewind just got a smile on his face. No more wager, you say?
Oh yeah, and I still got this level 3 sitting here. Watch this, baby. One touch.
No air escape, you say?
Tweedy respecting that meter burn. Still got that down 1 out there, though. Oh, here it is. Pops it. Now, Tweedy's been one of the best at blocking these mix-ups.
Oh, but not today. Not this game. Did build the air escape. Another back 2. And Rewind's going to take game number 1 over Tweedy in a noble team kill. Show those noble emotes as to who you want to win.
We'll never know who you're actually voting for.
My favorite 50-50 in the game.
But that's really, as we've seen Firestorm week in and week out for the past couple of weeks, that seems to be when Firestorm gets you off that first health bar and he's still got level 3, or even if it's charging, once you clash, that's so dangerous. Yep. But you have to clash at some point.
And I think that what adds on to the layers is that you know that.
Right. You know if you clash.
You're frightened of getting hit. Yeah. And in that fear, it could lead to, you know, the Firestorm player getting to do what they want. And it's just a scary situation. There you go. All the subs of the chat can actually use these players' faces. Rewind's or
Oh, that's true. Yeah, good point.
And Rewind's so excited we were able to fit his entire pro into the actual emote, unlike other streaming platforms.
It looks so good, too. It's perfect. Yo, breaking that armor. Tweedy had the read there, just missed time to jump in. And Rewind not afraid to just burn the bar, get himself out of this corner, doesn't have the meter.
Was beautiful.
Wow!
By Rewind. And Tweedy off all of that straight. Has to wait for that to build back as well.
What a backdash.
Second game in a row where Rewind's taking that first bar of health without using trait.
And as we just talked about, man, this is so dangerous for Tweedy now. No matter what, if he clashes, it could be game over just like that first game. Rewind just needs that one touch. Rewind has 2 bars. Tweedy has 0. Tweedy just got one off that hit, though. And this is where Starfire, as a character, has problems. I mean, she can't play her chip game. She can't afford the trades. Tweedy gonna have to come off that bar just to force the second health bar.
And any mistake, any molten trap, and you could be dead here.
Just like the first game, Tweedy's got to be so careful. Trying to jump in, uses the air dash. Good block by Rewind. Some chip damage on the table, burns the bar.
Excellent patience by Rewind. Took his turn perfectly. Another savage reversal by Tweedy's going to force the wager by Rewind now.
Respect your warrior skills.
That's actually
And she respects us warrior skills! Give me some froggers in the chat. Everybody.
What a back 2 by Tweedy. Keeping himself alive. Understanding he still has that clash available. Just trying to die the time down. Push. Rewind to the corner. All this chip damage. All of a sudden the 4-3. And Tweedy has baited that interactable so much, just not able to capitalize on it. Good block, but doesn't respect the meter burn.
I feel you weakening.
Can't put out these flames.
Nobody has bar. But you know what? Rewind pops the level 3. He doesn't need bar right now. He's healing just a little bit over time. If you can pay attention. Yo, Tweedy!
Doesn't even matter. The back 3 from hell. Tweedy swinging. And I respect his warrior skills.
Tied 1-1, Aquaman. Just look how pretty that Starfire is, by the way. Oh, the Superman does not respect your warrior skills, Aquaman. Sorry.
I don't respect my own warrior skills. But I respect these competitors. 1-1. No sweeps here.
That's the way it needs to be. We've had a lot of 3-0s tonight. And a lot of reverse 3-0s tonight.
You know, I almost want to say that Tweedy may have been better off wagering after the level 3 had come out, because he has to do a normal to go into the molten trap at that point. But you know what? He won it, so I can't really say anything, can I?
Right, yeah, we can't say anything. A W's a W, no matter how you got it. Back 2 into a back 3. Tweedy puts himself in the corner, burns the bar for that interactable just in case Rewind pressed the button. And Tweedy working on a perfect on this first health bar.
And I think these Cotton, so a lot of these top competitors, they're really good at reacting to down 1 special moves, right? Tweedy now twice in a row, at the end of the last game, the beginning of this one, has done down 1, and has caught Rewind trying to swing, thinking he's going to cancel into a hair flip or something.
Right, which if he uses a fast button like a high, that would interrupt that, but it wouldn't catch a double poke. And this level 3 coming in clutch for Rewind.
And it's gone.
Very different from their first 2 encounters already, though, their first 2 matches.
Yeah, he actually had to come off it there on the first bar of health.
And Tweedy's sitting on 3 bars. Almost 4.
Ooh. Back dash. Half screen footsies this time around.
The air dashes by these two and the blocks. Some of these air dashes have been so late and they've still been able to block them on a consistent basis.
Figure out how to beat me?
I respect your warrior skills.
Hey, 2 for Till.
There we go.
You guys know what to do.
Tweedy coming in with that low. Good back dash.
Sounds like a ballerina.
Yeah, that one was tricky to kind of get the animation. You know, when you start to learn to defend against these new DLC characters. That one took me a little bit to get used to. Good chip damage here by Tweedy. What a whip punish, though.
Let us end this.
Why? Can't take the heat?
Tweedy did clash, and Rewind didn't even have a bar of that trait loaded up, and as you see, it has reset anyway.
If that molten trap was any closer, that would have been, well, he didn't have the bar. He would have been alright. And this is a great situation for Tweedy. This is just chip territory, baby.
And he has plenty of meter. Oh no. 4-3. Nobody has a clash at their disposal. It doesn't matter. The reversal going down to the wire. The trait and the meter burn. Tweedy with plenty of bar to spin.
Rewind making the read that he was going to go for that immediately. Got outread, and Tweedy was the more patient of the two. And that's why this man is up 2-1 right now.
2-1. Can Tweedy send the number 2 in points?
Superman.
The number 2 seed coming into this thing.
Out of here.
Send him home.
Home. Peace.
Black Manta pick by Rewind.
Black Manta, he was looking at Dr. Fate for a second. Sexy outfit.
Black
Got to
man.
think long and hard about this. This could potentially be Rewind's last character pick. The last time we even see him.
On the winner's side, he did bet it all on Black Adam. Here in losers, betting it all on Black Manta.
Begin.
Making a switch at the very last game and having to win multiple games with his character. Can he do it? Let's find out.
And I know Manta does fairly well against Dr. Fate, or, you know, he can contest Dr. Fate fairly well. But I'm not sure about the Manta Superman matchup, which, if Tweedy loses this, depending on if it's, you know, very dominant performance by Rewind, he could switch to Superman. Meter burns the hair flip. Burns the trait.
Beautiful stuff by Tweedy. Talk about momentum.
Tweedy's playing perfect right now.
About to be another BMB right there.
Tries to dash in, just gets caught by that projectile.
Every single
down one hair flip.
Every single thing is working right now for this man. Looking like an unstoppable train. Your number 3 seed looking to upset the number 2 right now.
This is it. This is Rewind's last chance. He's got to make it count. Take this to a game number 5. Trying to keep Tweedy locked down in this corner. Tweedy not having it. Every turn that Tweedy takes, he does so much chip.
Very good for Tweedy not to fall for that stagger. That is +1 or 2, I believe, on the 1-2 from Black Manta. Oh!
A raw teleport. Didn't even burn the bar.
You're about to get burned.
Even Trigon couldn't take my heat.
Oh, look at the confidence in Tweedy. Only gave him 15% there. Came off 2 of his bars. He's still got a hefty lead here. Rewind on life alert, ladies and gentlemen. Does have the corner, but he has yet to open up Tweedy in this corner. Back to the corner you go, literally tossing this man. What a
the cross under. Let's go.
Whoa.
And nice. Rewind expecting that throw to come out, not respecting the overhead that can come out. The meter burn teleport, forcing the clash.
Feel the burn.
I'm not the victim here.
2 bars spent by Tweedy, 25% back. Rewind just trying to find his way in, gets snatched.
Another one of those throws. Look at that chip.
Jesus Christ, 36, and the hair flip is going to do it. Our number 2 in points, our number 2 seed coming into this finale.
Out of here.
Out of here.
Like the season never even happened. 12 weeks for nothing at this point. I mean,
they still get paid.
Still get paid. Good job.
Pretty good amount of money.
But damn.
But you know everybody wants that first place prize.
Sure do. That's 3 G's right there.
Oh my God. I can't believe how this has turned out. So Semiij is out of here. Rewind is out of here. Tweedy's still in it. Kombat's still in it. SylverRye still in it. And who am I missing?
Someone else. There we go. I have to give
Tweedy,
props.
Kombat, and SylverRye.
I have to give props to Triclops in the chat who hit me with one of the best puns I've ever heard of in my life. He said, Tweedy's sponsored by Lay's because the chip is real.
All right, that was pretty good. All right. Superman, yo, chill. That was all right. I'll give it to him.
I'm gonna give that to him too. That was good. That was
it took me a minute. I was like, okay, yeah, let's go.
All right, coming into winners finals. SylverRye going up against Kombat. Who in their fantasy bracket picked that? Let us know in the chat.
Who? Yeah, and who did you guys have in grand final? Who did you guys have going to grand finals in this thing? I want to know. Going in winners and losers. Who did you guys think? Obviously, probably 95% of people figured Semiij and Rewind. That's just been the whole season. Yep. But there's no way. If anybody says that they predicted like anything close to what's happened so far, you know what? Just Superman meme them because none of us predicted this. This is pretty nuts. Kombat and SylverRye.
And whoever did, I hope that you placed a bet because
yeah,
against the odds, you'd be banking right now. All right, guys. Kombat's showing up. SylverRye coming in. And these are the stats coming into this matchup. I mean, throughout the season, these guys pretty similar across the board. And they met a few times. I can't remember the actual head-to-head, but I remember being awful close. SylverRye does hate getting vortexed by Firestorm, but I don't think anyone in the scene actually likes that.
Yeah, I don't think any of us like that. As you saw by those stats, they're very close in win percentage, just about 3% off of one another. So this is going to be pretty even. We've seen them before. You already mentioned we've seen them go head-to-head before. It's just time to figure out who's going to grand finals in this.
Let's get into it.
Two people that in winners finals I could have never expected. Not this matchup right now. But here we go. Molten traps, meter burns, background bounces, and back threes. Just look at that damage. Into a restand. 500 damage into a restand. And then a throw to top it off.
I expect that. You see what Kombat did out there? Full screen is throw a starfish. That's going to shut down those leaps, baby, into full combos. Jeez!
That air grab from SylverRye. Look, SylverRye, I don't care what you say. SylverRye has the best reads of when you're going to take to the air.
Yeah, by God, he snatches you with that goddamn.
He does it so much in the corner. It's just absolutely nuts. Because if you stay grounded, that's a full punish. And he just knows when you're going to take to the air. But Kombat still over half of his first health bar. SylverRye trying to leap in.
Second pressure here. SylverRye look at these so far, and again, you see Kombat going for those. I respect it. Even if he gets punished here or there, it's going to keep SylverRye guessing on those leaps.
Oh, and just when you thought he wasn't going to press a button.
The special.
Had enough yet, pal?
Professor and I don't think so.
Ooh, there's the leap.
So much damage. 150. That's a pretty good low. And checks him with the shoulder.
Sleep here, pal.
A little difference, but everything is pretty much even. 1 bar apiece. But that molten trap, SylverRye trying to dash in, do whatever it was. Wasn't watching his feet. And I really like that push block by SylverRye. As soon as he recognized, okay, I blocked it, push block. You're not doing this level 3 nonsense to me. But all this trait armor just saving him.
All right, SylverRye. Dude, we got to come back on deck. He survived level 3. Now's his moment. Beautiful cancel. He did an air shimmy. What the hell?
I'm saying, man, SylverRye is nuts with this character.
Here we go.
What a conversion. SylverRye's already used his clash. What a... The dash up. You know what? I'm surprised that wasn't checked. Kombat takes the very first game.
And how many games is SylverRye going to lose with the trait not activating in time or getting the wrong one? Both of those are a rough one for SylverRye.
Getting the wrong one, I would rather just not get it in time, to be honest.
Yeah. Which is what happened there. That Firestorm projectile very fast.
Hellboy.
I would like to know which one's faster, Green Lantern's meter burn or Firestorm's.
16-bit in the chat can probably answer that for us.
Is he in the chat?
Yep.
Shut up.
Which one's faster? Maybe he can't answer that. Maybe he'll have to do what the rest of us do, which is turn on the PlayStation and just go to the frame data, huh?
Yeah. I'm surprised we've actually not looked at that. All right, here we go. Air dash in. Background bounce. Back 3, starting this off just the same way we did in the previous one. And a throw to top it off.
Ooh, expecting the leaps! And when he stops doing it, SylverRye's like, okay, I'm coming in, coach.
And I like the disrespect by SylverRye to come in. Meter burn back 3, but armor for armor. Kombat's going to win out on that exchange. This is looking really, really bad for SylverRye. He's got to mount this comeback, even this thing out. Ooh, what a whip punish! Yo! As you said, the aerial, what'd you call it? Aerial shimmies?
The air shimmies, man. the air scoots.
The air scoots, yeah, let's call it. I like that. That paid off so well for SylverRye. That was so wicked that I don't even know. it got Kombat off a button and he got whiff punished for it. Trey had something to do with that. Like, you can't be push blocked too far away.
Yep.
Kind of
absorbs that as well. He says, "Nah, man, I'm good. Shake it off."
Yeah, that was.
Professor and I don't think so.
SylverRye with 3 bars, gonna burn 1. Kombat doesn't really need meter in this situation. Has level. Yo, what an input error.
I think he may have done it just to see if Kombat would finally get the Starfish anti-air, but I thought he did it to see if Kombat would press the button after 4-2-3. Oh, Jesus. PTG. Pray to God!
SylverRye's got to be so careful right now. Oh my God, and that's going to do damage over time. And another Trailblazer.
Kombat 1 game away from being in Grand Finals on the winner's side of Season number 2. This man is about to be in a prime position to win the whole thing.
Can you imagine Kombat? Somebody that...
Can I imagine?
Can you imagine?
Can I imagine the storm on Twitter if he were to win this? Paulo's about to get tagged
sure
100 times.
Twitter's probably already lit right now.
Yeah, you're right.
We're missing out on the fun.
Wow. Kombat is playing out of his mind tonight. You got to give credit to the player.
You really do. You really do. Kombat really showed up tonight. Played absolutely fearless against some of the best early on in this bracket. He absolutely deserves to be here. SylverRye going with the Bruce Wayne skin. Keeping it classy for us. What a down 2 to answer that air dash. You're not crossing me up, sir. Get back in that corner. Baits the wake up, but doesn't get the punish. Got an up batarang instead.
Woo. Beautiful down 2 by Bruce. And is Bruce going to save SylverRye for the 800th time tonight?
If that actually happens...
Oh, no.
That's a second upward grappling hook. I'm not sure. That can't be what he wanted, but either way, Kombat has 1 more health bar to take if SylverRye to move into Grand Finals. Ooh, no punish, even with those mech bats coming instantly.
All right, ooh, little mechanic back right in front of his face. Loading. Keep the man corner. Another beautiful anti-air by SylverRye.
Doesn't have the meter to extend that and try and get the full combo damage. Jumps over. The barrel, yo, the elbow drop. Coming from downtown, the back 2-3.
Oh, yeah.
I know you love it. Those elbow drops. Ooh, not going to chase him down with that bat. Yes, he is.
Yeah, it looks like maybe he's got the punish on it.
Ooh, and puts himself in the corner.
Oh, jeez.
Wake up, Starfish. Not a true wake up, but if you try and cross up, it's going to get you. He's got level 3 at his disposal, waiting for SylverRye. Yo, the parry!
Held it. He said,
and you saw the little
don't touch the suit!
Under his suit cuff or whatever.
The little wings.
I'm glad they added that little detail.
I mean, Bruce can afford the Red Bull. He doesn't need all these cheap ones.
Right. The man's a millionaire, looks like a millionaire, playing like a millionaire. 4-2. Good tech by Kombat. Okay, level 3 is active. SylverRye, you got to be careful. You've got to watch your toes, sir. Coming in with the mech bat and the forward 3. The batarang actually went through the invincible frame. No! Forward 3! SylverRye's going to losers.
Jesus!
That was his game. Kombat came in and stole it directly away from him. Kombat, Emperor Kombat, I repeat, is going to Grand Finals. What a savage. It's going to be Tweedy versus SylverRye in losers finals to figure out who is going to go to face our Grand Finals. This is absolutely nuts, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't handle it. I really can't handle it tonight, guys. That was insane. That was just insane. Kombat. That was fantastic.
Right,
that was so crazy it worked. And I respect his warrior skills.
You would respect those warrior skills.
Listen,
it's so crazy that it works.
If you throw something so crazy that it works, you have earned a place in my heart. And wow, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, and when we come back, we'll have losers finals, which is going to be Tweedy versus SylverRye. Winner of that is going to go on to face that man who's on fire right now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. War of the Gods Season 2 finale. We are in losers finals, and the two that are about to go head-to-head, Method SylverRye and Noble Tweedy. to go on. Whoever wins this is going to go on to face Emperor Kombat. And can we mention something? Out of all these players, the one in Grand Finals is the only one unsponsored. I just noticed that.
Yep.
What a blow up. Jesus Christ. Method SylverRye coming in with a win percentage of 65, 190 wins, 100 losses, 290 matches total. Tweedy, pretty close in win percentage, 68, a little bit ahead of SylverRye. 217 wins, 100 losses, and 317 matches played. This is it, Aquaman. Somebody's about to go home, and somebody's about to go and face to try and reset Emperor Kombat and try and take home first place, title of champion of season number 2.
We're in top 3, baby.
Top 3. This is it, man. We're winding things down, and who would have ever thought that SylverRye, Tweedy, and Kombat would be the last 3 standing?
I don't think anyone won tonight. And if you did, you should play the game because you're making great reads.
Yeah. Pick up Firestorm. You can mix with the best of them. I heard the chat was pretty lit. I wasn't able to look at chat very much, but I heard it was pretty lit right now. But here we go. Noble Tweedy, Method SylverRye.
I'll tell you what. Everyone complaining about Firestorm. If it's that easy, pick him up and do it.
That's what I've been hearing.
Because
that's the tech.
because it sure helped Rewind tonight.
That's the tech. Oh my God. Rewind's not even with us anymore. Shots fired, baby. Superman versus Hellboy. The air grab, snatching Tweedy out of the air, putting him in the corner. What a jump out by Tweedy. No punish, though. Tweedy trying to meet SylverRye in the air, going with these reads, trying to meet him, but okay, a wake up down 2. Oh.
All right. These barrels. All right.
Coming in hot, baby.
SylverRye's passing the Retro Gamer pass, which was that he played Donkey Kong. He can jump over a barrel. That's the classic right there.
Not respecting that trait cancel.
Amazing start by Tweedy. Great use of the armor there by SylverRye. I mean, we'll get him off you because he was in that 4-2 range. You know it's coming.
A lot of people say that's the only Superman normal. Man, he's got some good normals in there and a couple restand opportunities, but here we go. The upshot missing, but the down one going to be the answer. We're on the second health bar between these two. First game of losers finals. Somebody's got to send a message now. Somebody's got to get that momentum on their side, and the throw. What a wake up. Mixed him up, didn't commit to it, and the meter burn back 3.
You sick piece of crap.
My rule brought peace.
Now, what is this new thing with Tweedy picking the God skin? Is he the Superman God Lord now? Is that what he's professing to us? Is that what he's saying?
Superman God Lord Tweedy / Starfire.
/ Starfire God Lord.
Whoa. Goddess.
Okay, yeah, Goddess. How do you say it? Hold up.
Lady. Because it's a Lord and Lady.
Goddess Lady?
Yeah, Goddess Lady.
That doesn't have quite the same ring to it. We got to figure that out.
It doesn't whatsoever, but you know what?
SylverRye on 82 hit points, burning the bar, doesn't have a clash, but Tweedy does.
I'll never stop fighting.
Do your worst.
He can't take any of that chip. What an air-to-air by Tweedy. Sending the first message, getting himself on the board. 1-0 Tweedy right now.
He's the only high seed remaining right now.
Yeah, he's the last one remaining out of those, well, in losers anyway.
Yeah, Kombat. Did Kombat come in at 4th? Did he actually pass Dragon?
Yeah, Dragon was in 5th. Yeah, Kombat did pass him. Yes.
Very, very interesting. And up 1-0.
Hellboy.
And this was
Fighters approaching Slaughter Swamp.
This is a matchup that we were seeing tonight, correct?
Tweedy and SylverRye. Tweedy played. Well,
I don't remember.
I know SylverRye played Rewind first.
Where's the bracket at? Producer, let me see the bracket.
Hit us up with that bracket. Yo!
Metal Dave's killing me right now.
Okay, never mind. We'll look at it in a minute.
Yes, SylverRye
they
versus
played.
Tweedy. Yes, and
second round.
And he went with Hellboy first, lost one, and then he went. Batman saved him. What are you doing?
Yes, it did. That was the very first reverse 3-0.
Yeah, Batman saved him in this matchup, and then Tweedy went to Starfire. So this is crazy.
Oh, there's so much has happened tonight. Man, no interrupt there. Down to 1. Jumping in, down to 1.
Because I want to say that the matchup started Superman versus Hellboy, and then he lost one to Batman, and then Tweedy went to Starfire, and then the counter zone or the counter pick war kind of came full circle. I don't remember how it started or the exact lineup, but SylverRye not making the switch immediately might show that something different might happen here in losers.
Oh my God.
That
380
so
before the meter burn breath. Jesus. And what a wake up. That took forever to come out, it seemed. 4-2-3, the trait. SylverRye just not able to find out a way to get through Tweedy in his offense.
Beautiful stuff there. SylverRye trying to stay alive here. It's been tough so far, dude. Tweedy's really put on the pressure. He's looking strong.
Tweedy is looking very good. Oh, what an upshot. Get that laser out of here. Tweedy coming in with the jumps. The jump in one. You'll see him throw those out there just in case SylverRye tries to leap in.
You know how this ends.
I am so over this crap.
Tweedy burning one, 15% back. SylverRye does still have his Clash available. If he can build some meter, he can possibly get some health back. Should he get touched, but he's coming in with the leap and burns the bar for the low. The ultimate risk in this situation. It would have certainly been a clash. Trade saved him. He got the right one.
Come back to life, but he's got no resources, and he'll need him to do the damage if he wants to mount this comeback.
Good blocks. That's a lot of chip damage. Yo, Tweedy doesn't have...
But SylverRye can't extend it. Oh, he won it. He said Superman punch. Go ahead. The reads that define us. But he's down 2-0 right now.
The amount of time that he held that gun that he moved, press a button.
Hellboy.
Yeah, if he would have canceled that into a throw, tied this thing up 1-1. But right now, Tweedy's sitting 2-0. And SylverRye's going to stick it out with Hellboy. No switches to Batman anymore.
So yes, in their first set, match one was Superman versus Hellboy, and then the moment that SylverRye lost, he went to Batman, which he didn't do in this set.
Yeah, he hasn't.
He stuck it out with Hellboy, and I'm wondering if that's going to cost him here, because it saved him on the winner's side.
I don't know, man. He believes. He did start this one out with a bang. Yo, look at the air grab. Everything's working for SylverRye right now. Good blocks, but Tweedy didn't hold up. What a trade cancel, getting all the... Look at that, 3-4-2-3s, 380, goes for the dive bomb.
The Tweedy special loves them gimmicks in the corner.
Look how much damage, 516 off that dive bomb. SylverRye trying to go with that interactable, and he gets it that time, and he's going to be able to convert. Jesus.
Woo. Damage right back.
These are some big old boys, man. They hit hard. Whoa!
I thought for sure one of them may have forced the block. That was really close.
Yeah, that second hit I thought was going to be the one, but no.
I would have been afraid to press the button. I'm glad SylverRye didn't.
I think SylverRye was too, just waiting to see. Okay, trades up. He's got the armor. Trying to come in. If Superman trades up, the one hit. Whoa, meter for meter. Hitting each other dead in the face. The breath leaps out.
Give up or get hurt.
You're going down.
I'm surprised that leap even worked. He went directly through 4-2-3. It's like he went between 4-2 and 4-3. Or 4-2 and 3, sorry.
A little late on the air throw over there.
No interrupt there. And, like I said, I don't know if Hellboy has a normal he can throw in there in time, but especially when Superman's traded up like that, you can't burn the meter.
Interesting. SylverRye did extend that combo. Maybe thought that he was gonna air escape. Oh!
That was so close. Will he be able to capitalize? Yes. Keeping himself alive, tying this thing up.
He's coming back to life. He's getting the right traits here, Echo.
But is it enough? 32 hit points remaining. Tweedy meets him in the air with the jump foreign. Tweedy is going to grand finals.
I forgot to mute Tweedy. Dang it! He's popping up. That was a happy pop-off, though. He said, let's go.
Yeah, okay, all right. Tweedy is going to grand finals on the loser's side, so he is going to have to reset combat. But the amount of times that Tweedy and combat have met up, Tweedy has shown us that I don't know if he's done his homework or he's just great at guessing, but those vortexes aren't as strong going against somebody like Tweedy. Those
yes.
Firestorm Vortexes.
Yes.
He's got the blocks. And he's got the push blocks when he does block that initial, whatever the mix is.
It's like we talked about. Kombat actually avoided Tweedy on the winner's side with SylverRye's comeback. But we mentioned how he is really good against Kombat with Superman, it seems. And we're about to have it here.
Yes, we are.
Oh, my goodness.
SylverRye, congratulations, sir. You placed third. That's a lot of money, sir. Congratulations. It was a pleasure. So, I'm just saying to SylverRye because he has been one of our biggest supporters as far as some of these top players, and he's always been able to shout us out and always showing up every week, placing very high and doing really well. And he is placing third. He's going to take home $1,500. Now we're going to figure out who's taking home $3,000 and who's taking home $2,000. To be honest, either way I would place, I'm good with it. $2,000 or $3,000, please.
Yes, and we'll give them a quick little breather before Grand Final starts, and let's actually take a look. Let's take a look back a little bit. Some of the stats of War of the Gods season number 2, guys. It's over 3,000 competitors total when you add up all the weeks. Over $25,000 total in prizes. 80,000 views total. Amazing stuff there. And then overall, here, going back all the way. Over $55,000 from StreamMe put into the NRS scene, 170,000 views, and almost 6,000 competitors total. That's insane.
Is that for season 1 and 2, or is that going way back?
I want to say that goes all the way back, but that actually may just be season 1 and 2. Who knows? Wait,
that's pretty nuts.
Let me get it confirmed.
That's season 1 and
2.
Those numbers are huge, man.
That's just a big explosion as to what StreamMe has done.
And we appreciate everybody that's one of those numbers, man. Everybody that tunes in, tweets us, all that good stuff. We really appreciate you guys because without you all, there's not this, and we're not here.
Absolutely. And please stick around after Grand Finals as well. We will have a billion highlights from all of the matches tonight in a row. We will also have the end credits with credits going to everyone that actually works on War of the Gods. And we'll also replay the behind the scenes for everyone, as a lot of people did join after they watched it. And a lot of people enjoyed watching it. Seeing what we do behind the scenes, just having fun, and just as a thank you. So do stick around after the Grand Finals. There are some credits and a lot to tune in for. All the highlights, if you guys missed it, in the early games, joining late, and, of course, the behind the scenes. And we're going to get this Grand Finals started. Echo.
Here we go, man. Grand Finals. This is everything we've been waiting for all night, all season. Emperor Kombat going against Noble Tweedy. Emperor Kombat is in winners. He's only got to win 3. Tweedy, however, he has to win 3 to reset this thing and also win another 3 after that. Kombat with a 68.31 win percentage. Tweedy with 68.45. So close to one another. So even. Wins for Emperor Kombat, 222. 103 losses and 325 matches played. Tweedy with 217 wins, 100 losses, and 317 matches played. Look how even that is. I mean, one or two, couple off, but Jesus Christ. That is. We're about to get into this thing, ladies and gentlemen, to figure out who is your Season 2 champion, who's going home in second place. Any predictions out there in the chat? Who you guys got?
Let us know. Let us know if you like Kombat to win the whole thing from the winner's side, or for Tweedy to make the comeback, to reset the bracket, and to win it for Noble. Let us know. We got Grand Finals for Season 2 of War of the Gods. Let's get into it. It's going to be the matchup we expected.
Firestorm and
Superman, who has actually been, pun intended, Kombat's kryptonite.
Fighters approaching
especially Tweedy Superman.
Tweedy Superman, he's been able to block really well, and he's been able to enforce his will with that 4-2-3 pressure. Let me, just in case. Here we go. Whoa,
down 1 to start us off, gets the bar from that first hit and commits into the meter burn molten trap.
And that's the perfect answer to the 4-2 from Superman.
Yeah, that down 1 has such incredible range. However, it is 7 frames, so he's not going to be able to use that to interrupt Superman's pressure. Ooh,
beautiful
back 3 and Tweedy with the air backdash.
Combat reacted to being airborne.
Yes, he did.
And he's done that all tournaments so far. Look at this match with Semiij. Every neutral jump, 2, boop, back 3.
Kombat is starting this thing off incredibly, Aquaman. Tweedy's almost on his second health bar already. Only 57 hit points remaining. He's traded up, burning the bars, staying safe with that breath, and the air trailblazer. It's so good. He's already used it 3 times, saying, Tweedy, you go to the air. I'm letting this thing crash down on you.
He's telling him to sit down right now.
Sit down. Trying to trip guard with the
I'm
Molten
not too
Trap,
sure
I think.
I don't think it was a read on a Superman punch because he could have been airborne maybe. I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe put it at the tip of a 4-2 range. Who knows?
I mean, we saw it earlier with Rewind doing it right in front of him when Semiij was full screen and he meter rolled right into it. But anyway,
This is for your own good.
Think the radiation's getting to you.
bar piece. No, Tweedy just going to be the only one. Kombat content with keeping his. He's still got level 3.
Here we go. What's the mix? Overhead in front.
Tweedy was looking for the cross up.
Oh, here comes the second one.
Woo! Oh my God, he got it down too. It's still probably going to kill the air tech.
Do you guys believe in magic? Oh my goodness, he put it out there preemptively.
I respect that. Kombat taking the first game with the Starfish. And again, we've already talked about it a million times, but right there it happens again where once you clash, if they save that level 3, baby, it is bad news.
But it also takes the Kombat opening you up to get there.
True. He's still got to do a little bit of work, but
so really, it's really just one good read or one good punish. But still, got to get there.
Got to get there first. Kombat up a game right now. This is Grand Finals. Kombat is the winner, so he's just got to take 3. He's already taken 1. Just needs 2 more. Good tech by Tweedy. Jumping in. Ooh, that backdash. Sometimes his backdashes get caught by that secondary 4-2-3, but wakes up.
Okay, Tweedy. Oh, the trade just run out. This will be a little bit less damage. Perfectly fine. Still hits like a grown Kryptonian over here.
Yes, he does. This corner. That's Tweedy's playground. Very similar to Semiij. Once he gets you in that corner with this Superman doing that damage. Ooh, and if he would have committed the 4-2-3, I think he might have caught him in the backdash recovery, but it doesn't matter. Kombat, 402 on the table.
Another anti-air story of his night. This should be the kill by Tweedy, though. Got him cornered. This is where he wants him. He wants to bully him right now.
This is where he's done the brunt of his damage. Meter burn forward 3. No interrupt on that meter burn laser, but you know what? We're swinging, baby.
Back 3 got him out of the 4-2.
We're swinging.
Excellent damage there by Tweedy.
Ooh, and held it just in case he decided to throw out anything.
Jeez, is Scoop punishable? That was such a fast down 1 response. I thought he had it.
Inspire me.
Now you'll fear me.
Kombat trying to get Tweedy off his first health bar. Trying to save that level 3. The Trailblazer coming in clutch.
Nice backdash by Kombat.
Ooh, and doesn't commit. Tweedy respecting it, knows exactly what's going to happen. But Tweedy does still have a clash.
Oh, did go off the bar to Kombat, and he could have possibly forced the wager if he'd have committed.
Ooh, that down 1 reach. Back 2. Tweedy, good blocks. Backdashes.
Oh, he saw him go airborne, but the laser of death hitting everywhere with that meter burn.
Ooh, the down 2 read. Tweedy just needs 1 more anything right now. The jump 1 canceled into the laser. The 4-2 is going to be a straight punish. Tied 1-1. Tweedy got a long road ahead of him, but can he do it? He's been playing strong all night. And the man's hype right now. We heard it just a couple seconds. We heard the Tweedy hype in there. So this man's popping off in whatever room he's playing in at home.
Yes, he is. 1-1. It's a long journey from here on out. He needs to win. He needs to win a 3 out of 5 here. And he has to win another 3 out of 5.
Another 3 to 5.
But you have to think of it one at a time. You can't think ahead. It's all about the now. And it's 1-1. All he needs is 2 more at this point in time.
Just take it 1 match at a time, man. Just 1 game at a time. If Tweedy resets this, everything resets, goes back to 0. Tweedy can take a breath of fresh air, but here we go, Kombat. Realized he didn't have the bar. Cashed out that combo with the Trailblazer and meets Tweedy right in the face with a fireball. Ooh!
Broke the armor.
That was a scary situation right there.
Excellent, not pressing button there was Tweedy. Oh, did press 1 the second time around. Kombat off to an excellent start. Beautiful health lead. Whoa, that just froze time and space.
Not like this.
Not like this. Not like this. Tweedy! Tweedy actually was the one to disconnect. Our only one on the night. Oh, no. Not like this.
That one hurts, man. That one hurts. That hurts.
Not like this. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, Superman.
Yeah, Superman hit him with it.
Superman, and it's no coincidence right now that the Superman meme is up on there. Tweedy obviously rocking the Superman right now. Got disconnected.
Man. Unfortunate.
What a meter burn starfish to send us into oblivion. Oh man, that one hurts. Jesus Christ.
Let me get him back in here. Whew. Whew, the mix is so bright tonight. I got my shades on. Jeez.
So I'm gonna assume that Kombat's gonna take that W.
Yeah, I'm assuming Kombat is gonna be up 2-1 because that was a clean disconnect by Tweedy. Unfortunately.
Oh no, did Tweedy's internet get not like this? It has happened to Tweedy before. I remember it might have been even way back in Kombat Cup, but it was before the show. There is Tweedy. He does show back up. So his internet's still alive and well. He didn't step on his internet and break it, whoever that was. If y'all remember who that was a couple weeks ago that said they stepped on their internet and broke it, please let us know. Because I've been trying to find for like 2 weeks.
Okay, so it looks like give me a second.
They're going straight back into it, ladies and gentlemen. Tweedy.
We're gonna put up to Kombat. So we'll have to ask him.
Fighters
Give us 1 second, guys.
contact.
He's about to get into a match. This man ain't looking at the chat.
Oh,
Come
man.
on.
We'll have to see. But it is in the rule set, so we'll have to see. But anyways, we're getting into the next matchup, guys. They are here. Okay, so that admin said that without Kombat acknowledging it, we are going to leave this at 1-1.
Okay. So it is 1-1. Everything that happened in that match where Tweedy disconnected doesn't matter. And Tweedy coming into this absolutely 100 miles an hour. Doesn't even care. The jump back, the air laser. Ooh, and what a catch on that air dash by Kombat. Is he going to be able to turn up to level 3? It's almost charged. That throw is going to finish it off. Woo! The down one, the bounce cancel goes through the interactable. Knew Tweedy was buffering that armor. And good block by Tweedy, good blocking.
Now Tweedy was able to survive a little bit of a blue trait, which we're used to seeing. The defense is engaged.
One move. Forward 2. Tweedy didn't commit. Air laser, trying to reset this thing. He's still got 2 games ahead of him. This is almost going to close out to level 3. Good blocks again by Tweedy and the punish.
I'll go nuclear.
Won't stop me.
2 Tweedy up, 2-1. Needs one more game to reset this, make everything go back to 0, send Kombat into losers. And then it's just a first to 3 after that. But he's still got 1 game ahead of him, at least.
Superman.
Yes, he does.
Firestorm.
Same matchup.
This may don't really know. I mean, we know Kombat really ain't going to switch. Not in this situation.
Have we seen him ever not use Firestorm?
Yeah, when he was paying homage to Deoxys, he picked Blue Beetle.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
What a troll, but I love it.
Yeah. That I really honor that. You picked Blue Beetle for a couple games. I think at that point the finale was set, so he was like, you know what do I got to lose? Shout out to Deoxys. Almost made it here in this finale. It was just a little bit too short. But here we go, Tweedy. Starting this thing off just like the last match, just so much damage.
Yep. Beautiful, simple pressure, and what a call out by Kombat to get aggressive in a situation that you normally have to respect Superman. He puts some respect on this man. Said, "Jeez, he's swinging." What?
I don't even know what Tweedy could have pressed there. Wow.
You animal Kombat.
Takes 2 to Firestorm.
That was on knockdown on Oki, just Trailblazer, and it had to have been an accident in the way that thing happened, but it paid off. But Tweedy should close out this first health bar. There it is, all tied up.
We are even now. Can Kombat get what he's got in motion the entire set?
Down 1 bounce cancel worked.
think the radiation's getting to you?
And you know what Tweedy was respecting, the down one molten trap, which has worked for Kombat thus far. But just holding crouch block just a little bit too long there. What a down two. Able to capitalize forward two breath. And the late, you had to imagine that 4-2-3 hit so late, it might have actually been plus just by itself. If Tweedy wins this, it's going to be a reset, Aquaman. I don't know. Kombat's got to figure out something. He's got to slow Tweedy down. Level 3 is there. Tweedy coming in with the pressure. No interrupt on that meter burn laser. Dash up plus frames. Oh, what in the world? I don't even know how that crossed up. It crossed up, but it didn't. What a backdash. Coming in with the jump.
No!
He doesn't have the meter. Is it going to kill? No. He is healing over time, slowly but surely. The jump won.
And Kombat had a wager that whole combo. Didn't use it. And he had one bar. So he got 15%. I guess he really, I don't know. Maybe he just really wanted to get a hit with a level 3. Because it would have disappeared. Superman. That's about all I can think of right now. But that is a reset.
That is a reset. Tweedy took it 3-1. Now Kombat has to slow things down.
Regardless of anything.
Firestorm.
That's a reset, baby.
We're resetting firestorms out here with resets.
Ooh.
Yeah, look out.
Fighters approaching the Joker's playground.
Kombat just has to slow things down a little bit. Tweedy he's starting out these games so fast. Kombat loses so much health before he even gets a turn. He's got to figure out a way to slow Tweedy down.
Come in, swing. But we mentioned Tweedy's record against this man.
Yeah, Tweedy always does really well. When these two starfish, that was perfect by Tweedy. The aerial spacing, but actually Kombat building some meter there.
Yeah, really good stuff. Another anti-air meter burn back 3.
400 on the table. Tweedy trying to take this first game. What a wake up.
He actually air grabbed the Trailblazer startup. Holy crap.
This is Superman, ladies and gentlemen, but here we go. The Professor and Firestorm show.
I'm not too sure, but if it held a little bit later, it may have hit after the Invincible transition. But wow, did he almost bring that back?
He almost did. Tweedy with the composure, though, able to take that first game. Kombat. He was that was just down to whether he knew exactly what Tweedy was going to do, and it wound up working in Tweedy's favor. Here we go, going to the swamp.
Begin.
All right, in the corner we go.
Small damage, Jesus Christ. Falling apart.
Go nuclear.
Won't stop me.
He's at level 3.
Kind of the thing right now. Tweedy with the health lead. Still has a clash at his disposal. Kombat with the level 3. Kombat pops the...
Oh, through the gator!
For the first time tonight, I think, that's the first time the gator has been swung. The way that he touches Kombat to kill him.
Can Tweedy get in range? Not gonna do the chip. No bar. Yeah.
Superman.
Excellent stuff.
Firestorm.
Yeah, that's just the instant.
Yeah.
I'm back in the match.
Yeah, no reacting to that thing. It's so quick.
It is 1-1 in this reset grand final, ladies and gentlemen. He knows what he's doing.
That's one of the most complicated background bounces in the game. And Kombat may find himself locked down in this corner if he's not careful. 3 down ones on block in a row. Looking for Tweedy to jump with the starfish back 3s. Tweedy not coming in, not playing the games. Just trying to bait out a button. And there it is, 4-2-3. And what a whip punish there by Kombat. Level 3 is activated early. Professor, we're coming home. We're trying to bring home the money. What a mix-up. We've seen it 3 times tonight. The secondary molten trap. And gonna build a little bit of meter to close out that first health bar. All of a sudden, we're all tied up.
This should have jump one beat out the Trailblazer.
Yeah.
Of all things, another jump one. The MVP for Superman, getting him twice out of the skies.
Won't stop me.
Kombat does have a bar. He's gonna burn it. And what a Trailblazer. One of the best answers to that aerial laser by Superman. Tweedy burning the bar. Background bounces and back 3s. 418, just a little bit of health left on Kombat's health bar. And Tweedy up 2-1 in this grand finals.
One game away.
This is it. What we've all been waiting for. This is all that can happen. Tweedy either wins or Kombat takes us to a game number 5 in grand finals. That's the only way this can end now.
Kombat's thinking.
Firestorm.
Oh, man.
This is it. This is what it's all about.
Potentially the last game tonight. Superman versus Firestorm.
I don't know, guys.
Just when
it's down to the wire. All right, Kombat needs the game plan to work, and that read alone early in the stages of the very first set when he won the first game, that was the read that got him started. The down one to beat out the forward one. Or sorry, the forward two.
Actually did work in the last game, and then he just didn't recognize that he actually got the hit and didn't burn the meter. But you're right. Oh, the dot bomb resets. Just look at this damage. Burning the bar for the 4-3. Tweedy.
I'm done holding back.
Meter burn back.
One game away right now.
Got him with the, dare I say, mix-up.
Right now, in this moment, Tweedy just has to take
down so much in health right now. The back two. We all know Firestorm is a comeback god. Bit of chip here and there. He's got to find his way in. Tweedy just by the laser, and Tweedy is your season number 2 world
to get here. I forgot to mute Tweedy. Calm down, buddy. Man, I forgot that he went out and came back in.
Yeah.
But champion of the entirety of season number 2. Congratulations, sir.
To both of you guys. Kombat and Tweedy,
an
everybody.
amazing season, and what, you know, watch that back. Learn what to do differently next time around, and you got it, baby. But wonderful.
Of Kombat. You made it all the way to grand finals. Obviously, Tweedy taking home the no,
none of it whatsoever.
The very first round from
Tweedy still won 2 games straight. On the reset, which was just insane. Let off.
I think that actually, when you saw Tweedy come back, like he was playing totally to Kombat. Like, oh, he's pissed now.
But you know, what's great about Kombat tonight, specifically, and a couple of the weeks he had, was that all it would have taken was one hit, and the entire grand finals could have been different. Like the reset, I didn't see one.
Yeah. Tweedy's been like that all season.
And that's how they went in the regular season when they played each other. Is once the game plan's taken away. But damn, did it work!
I think it's safe to say the man has made a name for himself.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, everybody knows who Kombat is at this point. Congratulations to both of you and everybody that made it to this finale. It's been wonderful tonight. For
everyone that likes to stick around, but we want to again congratulate everyone in this top 8. Can we take a look at that bracket real quick? What a bracket this early.
Good God.
Kombat making his way through there. Tweedy having to go through Rewind, SylverRye, and Dragon on the loser's side. What a run by that man. And then to take out Kombat, who was literally on fire in that grand final. Congratulations. Entire season of War of the Gods.
Yeah, that's up. Everybody that tunes in. The people that sign up, go 0-2 and then tune in. Pleasure. Thank everybody. And like Aquaman for you, and I'll just let him take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming up next here on Start Date, let's go for Cell Games. Woo! Almost 500 people signed up for week 1 of Cell Games. Now that ring matches are working very well, I may add, Cell Games will be starting April 7th.
Ooh.
And after the credits as well, we will play that video